All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea Watchalong. Here we go once again. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, no charity FC. We're going to talk about the lineup. Some people are a little bit disgruntled, but I'm not. I understand why things are happening. I think we as a collective, as a fan base, need to understand as well why certain things happen. When you realize there's another game coming up in a very short notice on Sunday, I believe. So this is a Wednesday night game, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, boom. So it's very understandable why certain things are happening. A really, really good super chat already. Great Ehian, my man. Thank you so much for the support once again. Much appreciated. I'm not confident in Sa and Alonso on left side, but we will see. Look, we're going to have to call upon some of these, I suppose, backup players, if we can call them backup players. We have to, because there is a lot of, matches coming up in short succession. So we're going to have to stay patient, I suppose. My man, Ishan Badra, how you doing?
Miss, how are you doing? How is your health, man? I'm more concerned of you now.
I'm all right. I'm still the throat a little bit sore, but it is what it is. Slight fever, but I had some medicine. It's just my son got sick a couple of days ago, and then I got sick, and it's probably just going to circle around. Probably my wife will get sick. It is what it is, but I'm doing okay. Hopefully, it should be all right for the whole watch along. But how you doing, man? Everything all right? Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is all right, man. I regret so much that I missed yesterday's watch along, and I forgot to mention it to you as well, and was like,
I had it planned, bro. I actually had it planned that I was going to do a watch along for it, but I wasn't.
You could have
doing
told me
well
though, but you could have told me, but
the
I
reason
missed
why I
it
didn't tell
completely.
you, the reason why I didn't tell you is I thought it's probably a bit too late. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to bother you too much. But if I was doing it, I definitely would have called you over. I think it would have been a nice game to cover, Ishan. That would have been a
It would
really
have
good
been.
game to cover.
That was a huge game, man, miss, and it went out well as well. But then it is what it is, man. We move
It
on.
is what it is. It is what it is. Valen, thank you so much for the super chat. Once again, appreciate all the support you provide as well. Valen, great Ahian, everyone that provides super chats. Honestly, thank you so much. And anyone that doesn't as well. You guys have been massive, massive supporters of the channel. So much appreciated. Make sure you smash the like button. We've got nearly 50 people live already. Hopefully, we're going to have a very, very good game and a nice watch along. Make sure you get those likes up. Let's get the likes up to 40 immediately. It's massive to the growth of the channel, the likes. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Valan is saying, I can see Saka having fun with Alonso and Sa. Look, hopefully he doesn't. I mean, so far, Alonso has had some decent games. And I guess some could predict that here comes a clanger. Soon there will be a clanger. So let's hope it's, he's found some rhythm. Valen, once again, thank you for the super chat. Sa's playing Nketiah on side for his goal, isn't he? Oh my God. I hope not. I really hope not. I really, really hope not. Massive shout out to each and every one of you guys. Declan in Ireland, much appreciated for joining in. It's never a watch along without you, my man. So do appreciate that. Mohammed Uzair, thank you so much for joining as well. This lineup makes me nervous. We're going to talk about the lineup very, very soon. G11W, hello, Miz. Good to see you, G11W. Jeff Knightley is here. Yes. Shubro is here. Just get the W 100%. CCTV, Chelsea about to be winning. Good to see you. Akil, good to see you. A Tomato, good to see you. CK, good to see you. In Life No Limits, Sup Miz and Ishan, good to see you, my man. Football extremist is he? Good to see you. Hello, Miz and Ishan. As usual, let's get ready for a roller coaster. Oh man, it's turning out to be like that. We all have this vibe, don't we? Bulle, good to see you. Arsenal looking like they're going to use a low block, which is what we usually struggle against. I think we're losing today. Cheers. Oh man, no. Come on, guys. Let's be confident. Jeremy, good to see you. Zolo Golo, good to see your prediction. I'm actually thinking 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea, maybe even 3-0 Chelsea, hopefully. Mohammed Dek Abdi, good to see you. The assist master, good to see you. Okay, Ishan, let's get in with the lineup. There's been a little of controversy from the Chelsea community fan base. They're not entirely happy with the lineup, but I understand. But I want to hear from you first. Ewa Mendy, Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta perhaps probably going to be wing back. I don't think he's going to be actually RCB, but we'll see how the match starts. Christensen, Malangsa, Reece James, N'Golo Kante, Loftus-Cheek, Marcus Alonso, Mason Mount, Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner. I don't think we're going to be setting up like that, but that's just my opinion. Ishan, thoughts on looking at that lineup, bro?
I'm not sure about what is the health status of Rudiger or Thiago Silva, but I believe that if both of those are fit, I probably they should have played this game, because this game I believe is huge in terms uh, of our position cementing in the top three. I think so. This game was huge. So if Thiago Silva was fit, I thought so he should have played. Uh, I understand with
We do
Aspilicueta.
have West Ham like in 3 days.
Yes, yes, I think so. But yeah, but Miss, don't you think that, I mean, having Rudiger, Thiago Silva both out for a game probably would bring out a massive impact in the backline, because we all know the fact that if Christensen has no sort of senior player to look out for on the backline, probably things becomes a bit scratchy. So that's what I thought. Probably benching both Silva and Rudiger at the same time might be a bit of a risk.
Now, look, I understand what you're saying, Ishan. Both of them at the same time. My take is, I think Rudiger's played a lot of games. I think he's come to a situation where those legs, we need to make sure that we don't push him to the limit where he picks up an injury, knowing the FA Cup final is so important just around the corner. Similarly with Thiago Silva as well, Ishan. He's, for a 37-year-old, he's been playing almost every single game for us. He's not really been rotated enough. So I understand from that perspective, but I also understand what you're saying, Ishan, that why both? Maybe one and then the other one next game. But perhaps both being rested means both should start against West Ham, unless I don't know if Rudiger has a injury. Apparently, Rudiger has some sort of injury. There's some talk here. Rudiger has a minor growing problem, and Tuchel has said it will be close for a returning West Ham game. So there you go. Rudiger must be injured. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat. This is horrible, fam. Werner and Lukaku together. Alonso and Saab both on left side. Looks like Charity FC is back. If Nketiah dunks on us, just dissolve. I mean, we'll see. It seems like a lot of people are a little bit nervous, a bit scared, which is fine. I understand, because this is what we do with Arsenal. Every time Arsenal's in the mud, we tend to do this and give away points. I completely get that. Even I'm worried about that. But I'm confident with Christensen. What I probably would have liked to see maybe a Chalobah. It's just a bit surprising that Chalobah still doesn't get a start. He is in the bench. Thiago Silva's in the bench as well if we need him. Malangsa on that left side fairly has been solid, like whenever he's been called upon. Yes, every now and then he has those off moments, which is, I get that. I'm not trying to shy away from that one bit. A lot of people are worried about Marcus Alonso, but Marcus Alonso, if you have a look at it, Southampton, Real Madrid, Crystal Palace first half, no one was good, but at least second half, he was a bit underrated. Ishan, I want to ask you about Marcus Alonso. A lot of people are worried about Marcus Alonso, and rightly so. We are worried too. But Southampton, Real Madrid, Crystal Palace second half, everyone played well, and he underrated, literally, defended really, really well. I mean, should we be a little bit more credit towards Alonso?
Yeah, I think so. He's had a good few games now. I think so. Alonso is not, for me, it's not a point of concern. Yes, I think so. It's fair that people are thinking the pace difference between Alonso and maybe probably Nketiah might be too much for Alonso, and that's where the question of left centre back comes. Where if Rudiger was in left centre back, I would have been very much confined and very much sorted, because I knew the fact that if Alonso is lagging a bit pace, probably Rudiger is there to cover the ground. But this time around, it's Malang Sarr. We know that how sometimes this guy goes out of position. His positioning is not that good, comparatively to what Rudiger is, of course, obviously, right? But then the thing is, this is where the concern comes, and this is where my concern is as well. So having a Malangsa and an Alonso, and on top of that, not having the likes of Thiago Silva to command the whole defense line. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Malangsar shouldn't play if Alonso is playing as a wing back. No, we've played like that, but then I would feel that we'd need kind of a Thiago Silva to anchor the
Yeah.
whole defense line.
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what this probably to me, Miss. I'll be very, very, very honest with you. This backline is looking like to me like an FA Cup backline. Against a Portsmouth or any a championship team. Probably this backline is looking to me like that.
Yeah, look, I completely understand you, Sean. I really do. Because, look, first of all, I think Rudiger is probably carrying some injury, so that's fine. He's not there. But as Ishan said, maybe a Thiago Silva needs to be there. But where we stand with Thiago Silva's fitness as well, knowing the West Ham game is just around the corner as well, we don't know. Valan, thank you so much for the super chat again. The last time Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Kante pivot was Brentford. Let's talk a little bit about this, because I don't think it will necessarily be a pivot. So the way I think this is going to be is N'Golo Kante is going to be the deepest midfielder. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be LCM, and Mason Mount. Sorry, Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be RCM, and Mason Mount will be LCM. We'll see when the match starts. We'll see what happens. But I think Mason is not going to be up front. I think it will be Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner. So basically, what I'm trying to say, it'll be a 3-5-2. It'll be a 3-5-2. So it'll be Mason Mount as LCM, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as RCM, and N'Golo Kante as the deepest midfielder. And then you'll have Marcos Alonso as the wing back, and you'll probably have Cesar Azpilicueta as the wing back, and Reece James as a RCB. Even though this is showing Reece James as wing back, and we'll see. Once again, when the match starts, we'll get to see what happens. But I think it'll be Lukaku and Timo Werner up front. And I called for that in my preview. I wanted Timo Werner and Lukaku. I want to see Lukaku fight back. I really do. I want this guy to succeed at Chelsea Football Club. As much as we mock and slander him, and he hasn't been good, I'm not going to shy away from it. He has not been good. But my biggest thing with Romelu Lukaku is his effort and his attitude. That is the problem. To say that he's a bad footballer, I don't think I can't. I will not take that, because for me, you can't play the way you did in Serie A, and also for Chelsea earlier in the season, what he did to Arsenal in the debut. If you see those clips, you can't go from that player to the player that we have right now. All of a sudden, there has to be something fundamentally wrong. And I think Thomas Tuchel was alluding on it, that there was injuries, there was this, and obviously that infamous interview really screwed things up. And that's his downfall. He created his own mess. I mean, Ishan, a couple of things to ask you. Do you think it's actually going to be a double pivot, or do you think it'll be three in midfield with Mason Mount? And also, thoughts on Timo Werner and Lukaku up front?
First of all, sorting out that midfield discussion, I think so. The twist here was in the previous match, probably in the second half, we saw that Reece James drifting towards the middle of the pitch, being a double pivot player.
Yes.
And then we saw Ruben Loftus-Cheek take the extreme right. It's not
Yeah.
that we saw Loftus-Cheek just hovering around, being in that double pivot position. No, he was literally handling the extreme right. He was the wing back player, right wing back player. Will we see that in this match? Maybe yes, maybe no. We can't say that. It's really difficult to probably switch Reece James and Loftus-Cheek in their respective positions against Arsenal. You know what I mean? I think so. That's quite highly unlikely. But what I think so, which you said, Miss, makes a bit more sense. Probably Mason Mount drags into the middle.
Yeah.
It'll sort of be a 3-5-2 formation,
Yeah.
where Mason Mount drags into the middle, and that gives a little bit more freedom for Loftus-Cheek to shift into the right side. probably with Reece James, and try to create something from the right side. And even if Loftus-Cheek, what will that do actually is Loftus-Cheek will have the freedom to go on the right side without thinking much who's got to cover in the middle, because Mason Mount will be dropping back deep. So that's what I think at this point of time. So yeah, I think so. You're right, first of all, and yeah, again, I think so. This is a very very important match for Loftus-Cheek. If this guy proves in this match, I think so. He's going to be there for until the end of the season. I think so. He's going to be played more. And what was
Yeah,
the second
100%,
question?
man. 100%, man. I really want to see how Loftus-Cheek, plays this match and finishes off the season. I think he's on a high and he needs to continue doing this. Yanni, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Do you see two striker and Mount as 10 as system we use going forward for next season? Look, I would personally like to see four at the back, three in midfield, three up top, proper wingers. But I don't know. We'll have to wait till the end of season and preseason. Does Thomas Tuchel continue with wingbacks? Then if he does, we need to buy wingbacks in the transfer window. But before that, obviously, we need the ownership to be sorted out. I've got no issues with the back three, but we need players to play the back three. That's the thing. We need fast players to play the back three, especially in the wingbacks area. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Arsenal lineup. Eddie Nketiah, Emil Smith-Rowe, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Granit Xhaka, Mohamed El Nani. As you guys can see, Emil Smith-Rowe, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Granit Xhaka, Mohamed El Nani, those five players could probably pack the midfield. This is why I don't think it will just be N'Golo Kante and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as the double pivot, the only players in midfield. I think we will similarly pack the midfield with Mount in there. I think if it's Reece James in wing back, he's probably going to tuck in. I don't think it will be Reece James in wing back. It'll probably be Cesar Azpilicueta. He's probably going to tuck in midfield, similarly with Alonso, making sure we don't get outnumbered by this Arsenal unit. I remember last season when under Frank Lampard, when we played them, they played with their C team and they beat us. And one of the big reasons why they beat us was because they packed their midfield. We didn't even see the ball, and they kept on switching it to our wing backs area, and they did a lot of damage with Aubameyang and then whoever else was on that right side. In the back, they have Nuno Tavares, Gabriel Magalhaes, Ben White, and Rob Holding. It'll be interesting to see how they actually play this. Do they play with maybe three with Gabriel Magalhaes, Ben White, and Rob Holding, with Nuno Tavares as a wing back, and maybe Saka comes in as a wing back? We don't know. We'll see how they actually play this out. It'll be interesting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the match is about to start very soon. Mason Mount, the boy that had a dream. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Mason Mount on his 100th game for Chelsea Football Club, I believe. I've got it in the description here. Yeah, marking his 100 Premier League appearance for Chelsea to now becoming the fourth youngest player at the time of reaching this milestone. 23 years, 100 days after John Obi Mikel, John Terry, and Eddie Newton. I mean, Ishan, what a big achievement for Mason Mount at such a young age, man. 100 games for Chelsea Football Club at such a young age.
Yeah, it's just been, 3 seasons, isn't it?
Three.
Third season. Yeah, it is Mason Mount's third season at Chelsea, and it's already 100 games, and that shows the consistency of this guy. I think so. He's been one of the players. He's been one of the biggest prospects for us, and he's been one of the key players for us, since the beginning. And probably in the first season under Frank Lampard, people might have thought that he's been overplayed, or probably been there was some sort of biasness. But then listen, there has to be talent behind that, or else you're not a fool enough to keep playing a player and overusing him time and time again. So there has to be.
Check this out, bro.
TJ Emerson says, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I hope we lose by 6 out of us. Oh my God! They're in a mad situation, isn't it? I mean,
they are in a mad situation.
They want to literally lose. They want to literally get hammered so that they get.
Do you know what, Ishan? Like, I understand. I don't get how Arteta is their manager. Like, Arsenal Football Club, last time I heard, they were a big club. How is a big club having a sort of average manager is quite mad. Hannah's saying, Hamiz, your score prediction, I think 2-0, 3-0. Like, I'm confident. I'm worried at the same time because we always turn out to be Charity FC, but I'm fairly confident we should do the trick. I hope we don't fall into the same mess again. Ishan, what's your score prediction, bro? You're on mute.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think so. I said I'm gonna go with the 2-0 as well. This is what I'm feeling at this point of time. But I don't know, man. Seems like it's gonna be a jammy game. Arsenal is gonna, park the bus. It's gonna be difficult for us to penetrate. It's gonna be one of those games, just like the last season. You know what I mean? I think so. I'm getting that feeling, but we'll see. But
I mean,
I
they're
still
looking
go with it.
down. They're looking down on their fourth loss in a row, Ishan. I mean,
That's what Miz. I
unreal.
think so. They'd be happy with a draw. You know what I mean? Just a
Mhm.
draw might help them. So probably that's what I guess is.
Here we go. We've started, ladies and gentlemen. The match is on. Bat Night, hope you're well. Thank you, my man. Hope you're doing well as well. Shubhajoyti, come on, you blues. Yes, come on, you blues. Um, get me Sean Dodge till the end of the season. Brexit ball 442 balls into the box. Arsenal fans really doing it tough. Okay. Aspilicueta seems to be in right wing back position, ladies and gentlemen, and Reece James as RCB, as I predicted. Malangsa and Mason Mount as LCM and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as RCM. This is what I said. It's not a double pivot. Kante is playing as
an
the deepest midfielder.
an immense highline from Arsenal. I think so. They're pressing a lot.
Yep. And without the ball, they're defending in a three at the back. Saka is playing wing back.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought, man. It's exactly what I thought.
but I don't think so. They'll be successful in this plan, trying to replicate our formation of the ball.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they play with the ball. Off the ball, looks like they want to defend and match our formation. It's understandable because we're playing with two up top. We're playing with Timo Werner and Lukaku, and that's why they probably want to have three defenders and make sure that
Yeah,
they outnumber us. Um, I'm very interested to see how Lukaku handles them because last time when Lukaku played, I know who's that defender that got demolished by them? He never played again. There was a
yeah.
defender
Ben
that got
White
demolished
was
by
not playing
Lukaku.
that day. Ben White was not playing that day. It was someone else.
No, it was that defender. I can't remember his name, but I've never seen him play for Arsenal Football Club ever again since that particular match.
Was it Pablo Mari or
Ah,
something?
yes, Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari.
Yeah,
Yes, he never played for them. I think again,
yeah.
he destroyed his career. Kante steals the ball. Mason Mount. Oh, Kante again. Mace to Timo Werner. Timo Werner goes back to Malangsa.
You know what?
Christensen.
The exact area where Mason Mount tried to give a pass to Warner, I want Mason Mount to take shots from there, make the keeper
Yeah,
worry.
he's got the technique as well. He should at times have a
And
punt, I
I'm not
suppose.
saying this just on the basis of looking at Timo Werner's finishing, but then I'm saying this because he was heavily man marked. I think so. Two of the defenders were already on him. So why not just take a shot from there?
Mm. He should. I think this is a game where he probably needs to have some shots from long range because Arsenal already looks like defending deep. So we'll see how this match pans out. Corner for Chelsea, I think. Yep, that's corner. Ramsdale touched that. Corner coming up. Mason Mount flicked. Alonso. Oh, it's gone for another corner, I believe. I love how Alonso gets into these really, really good positions.
Yeah, he's so good, and he stealthily goes into the box, and nobody marks him.
Yeah, just tippy toes himself into the box. I don't know how he keeps doing this.
But then if we if we go under a counter attack at that moment, that's sort of a disadvantage then for us.
True, true, true. Arsenal with a counter now off the back of our corner. This is what we have to be very, very concerned about. And ball stolen. Well done, N'Golo Kante, but still back with Arsenal. Martin Odegaard. Sorry, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Alonso. Alonso goes long. Timo. Handball. Really hoping Lukaku can do a job today, Ishan, man. I want him to impose himself, man.
It's gonna be difficult, Miz. I believe it's gonna be difficult because uh, probably he might have been picked because of his performance at Emirates, and probably he slotted his first Chelsea goal at the Emirates. But the thing here is, Miz, I don't believe the chances that he got as a substitute player in probably for 15, 20, 30 minutes for the past few games. I don't think so. He's looked confident at all.
Mm-hmm. And some big misses as well, Ishan, man. Some
Yeah.
clear-cut chances where he, like, especially that Real Madrid. I can't forget that, man. That would have meant a lot for us. Timo.
So to be fair, I'm not sure if I can justify his place in the playing 11. Probably I could have, if it was me, I would have given to Kai Havertz again. I don't mind.
Yeah, but he's played a lot of games. So I understand why Kai is rested. He's played heaps. He's literally played every game as I can remember from Club World Cup days. From since January, I don't think Kai Havertz has actually missed a game. Maybe the odd game here and there, and you could see, I think tiredness was creeping in. Arsenal's inside the box. Oh, good save there from, good block there from Mendy that time. Defense needs to be very careful. Now, I completely understand why Havertz is being rested because I think a game off will allow him to freshen things up. He's just he wasn't that great against Palace, so yeah.
Miz, I think so. Assessing probably Ziyech as well. His recent performances. Even he's not been starting games, right? He's been coming off the bench. But I'm sure even you cannot say the fact that he's looked that 100% confident. Back on form. Does not look like that.
No, he
And
hasn't. Yeah.
and probably you can say that. Hence, that's why he shouldn't be starting this game. I can say the same argument with Lukaku. He did not look good. So is the only point him starting was his performance in at the Emirates.
No, look, the performance against Arsenal in Emirates was so long ago, Ishan. Like, seems like a year ago. I don't think that's the reason why he's starting. It's purely the fact that Havertz needs a rest. We don't have another striker that can play that role. And we have to somehow find a way to bring this guy back alive. We have to find a way. Ziyech won't be able to play that position as a false nine. It's just not Ziyech's game. So, yeah, I don't think it's because a long time ago Lukaku played well against Arsenal because that was so long ago. I think it's purely for the sense that we have to find a way to get this guy back on track because
Yeah.
as much as we want to say, look, who cares? New owners are going to come in, 100 million doesn't matter, it's all wiped off. It's still 100 million. Like we still have spent money on this player, and we got to find a way to bring his rhythm back. Equally, it's up to him as well. Equally, it's definitely up to him as well to ensure he helps himself. I completely get that. But
By the way, Miss, Leicester's already scored against Everton.
Everton 1-0 down to Leicester. So Everton
Harvey
1-0
Barnes.
down. So
Harvey
Leicester
Barnes the
scored?
scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leicester scored. Harvey Barnes is the scorer.
Wow. Wow. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
In
We'll see
5
what
minutes.
happens there. Burnley sacked Sean Dyche. So
What a legendary
they're going to be they're going to try and make sure that they capitalize on any downfall from Everton. Sackable offense. Good to see. I can smell the rock that we are vulnerable on the counter. I can smell like the. If you smell. Oh, Lukaku, good chance. Just wide. At least he's had a chance. At least he's had a chance. Ruben Loftus-Cheek putting Lukaku through. Lukaku then taking Ben White on. Wide, just wide.
Just wide.
At least, hopefully this will give him a bit of confidence boost. I need Timo Werner to switch on because he's made some couple of foul passes.
Don't you think without Kai Havertz, probably Timo Werner's movement is sort of jammy?
Yeah, they have a good connection, the German connection, Kai Havertz and Timo Werner.
So I assess it in this way, yeah. I think so.
Stolen. And Timo Werner, come on, Timo. That was space, bro. Run into it.
Oh, look at that.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek, back to Conte. Sorry, bro. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think so. What I was saying was that I assess the situation in this way: that when we have Kai Havertz playing alongside Timo Werner, I think so. Timo Werner has the freedom to just hover around those gaps, try to, smell those gaps, and then try to get the opportunity to run through gaps. But when Lukaku's there, it's like Lukaku's the one who's stagnant, not moving around much, and Timo Werner has to go out of those, those areas where probably he should be hovering around just to exploit gaps. But then since Lukaku's not moving, he needs to probably just drop a bit deeper than what he usually should be doing, and then try to carry the ball from there. That's how I'm assessing the Timo Werner situation with Lukaku at this point of time.
Yeah, I mean, look, I hope Timo and Lukaku remember that match against was it Southampton earlier this season where both of them did fairly good. Timo, I think, scored a goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I think, scored a goal, and I just hope they remember that. Reece James to Azpilicueta, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh my God, Christensen, Nketiah.
What did I tell you? Charity FC. Oh my days. Oh my days, Charity FC. What did I tell you about Christensen, Miss? What did I tell you about Christensen? What did I tell you about him?
Why do we do this with these guys? Do you know, Ishan? They have not scored, like they've scored like 2 goals in 4 or 5 of something ridiculous, 5 matches. Why do we keep doing this with these guys, man? Gifting goals. Nketiah doesn't even score. I don't even think Nketiah has scored a Premier League goal. I'm not sure. Like, guys, help me out. I'm not even sure if this guy's scored a Premier League goal. And he's just scored against us. Why do we do this, Ishan, bro? Why? Now these guys are just going to defend their backsides off. It's like last season, man. Why do we do this, man?
I feel like laughing, man. I feel like laughing. This is mad.
I have to say, this is what I feared, bro. This, like, I don't know why every time Arsenal has like this 5 or 6 games where they just don't play well, then they play us and we open our legs up and tell them, put it in how you want to put it. Put it in. This is
I think so.
embarrassing,
This was
bro.
much under control. This was much under control, and it has to come down into individual mistakes. I think so. Loftus-Cheek also lost the ball there where he shouldn't have done that, and then you stretch the whole
Yeah, but
gameplay to
Ishan,
Christensen.
Christensen was in no pressure, bro. No pressure. No
What did I
pressure.
tell you about this guy? What did I tell you about this guy? Right at the beginning, Miss. He does not look good. Just being there at himself without a Thiago Silva, without a Rudiger. Nah, he is a suspect. What did I tell you about when you were asking me about him going to Barcelona? I told you if there is no senior player around him, this guy is not good by any means. He will make mistakes like that. This is exactly what he did today. And what did I tell you?
So
My
annoyed, bro.
first
I'm
verdict on the
so
lineup.
annoyed. So
This is
annoyed,
so
man.
Chelsea, man. This is so Chelsea.
No pressure,
Charity
no
of Seattle's
nothing.
mess.
Let's just give them a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, honestly, tell me, is that Eddie Nketiah's first goal in the Premier League? I don't think this brother has scored in the Premier League this season. I'm pretty certain Eddie Nketiah hasn't scored this season in the Premier League.
And I don't think so we're gonna win this, miss. When you know, right, how this whole system looks like, how when the juju goes around, Arsenal not winning games for few games, and we go out there, open our legs up like that with silly mistakes. Last year Jorginho, this year Christensen, we don't win games. And I don't expect us to win. It's gonna be a 0-1 until the end.
I don't even know how I feel, bro. Like, it's not even as if the fan base didn't feel like this was coming. We all knew Arsenal, 3 matches in a row, losing streak in the bin. But what does Chelsea do? Come on, Arsenal. Let me bend over so you can just rip me a new one. Why aren't these players? Oh, come on. Timo Werner. Timo Werner. Oh, yes. Nice. 1-1. Well done, Timo. I'll take it. I don't care. Deflected or not, I'll take that. It is what it
Wow,
is.
wow, wow, wow.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Come on, boys. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Do
What
not
a
stuff
deflection,
up
though.
again. Do not stuff up again. I'll take that goal. I don't care. I'll take it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was a
yeah. Of
crazy
course,
one. It
of
was a
course.
crazy one.
It was a crazy one. He didn't mean it.
I
Even
mean, he
Timo
meant
Werner
the
stopped with his
shot, but
celebration. He was like, "Yeah, oh, but it was heavily deflected.
he
Should I
meant the
celebrate?"
shot, but he obviously didn't expect it to go in from that position. Very well done from Ruben Loftus-Cheek for winning the ball back in midfield, and then a very weak shot from Timo Werner. To be honest, it took a deflection from like at least 3 different Arsenal players. One, and I
Yeah,
think
one,
another
two,
one.
three. Oh my God, it was a. I think so. It was a handball as well at the end.
As Pat Knight is saying, ladies and gentlemen, please, Chelsea, no more mistakes. You're back. Come on.
You
Oof.
know what, Miss? Do not be complacent from now on. Do not be complacent.
No more
It's enough.
mistakes. No more
No more
mistakes. It's
mistakes,
enough.
and keep the intensity high. You know what I mean? Keep the intensity. We're always like that in these games. Once
Yeah.
we go back down, we come back up. It seems like we don't want to score anymore. It's like it's job done for the day. Oh hell no!
You're right, bro. You're right. Um, oh, shot from Mace.
That was curved in the opposite direction, though.
Can't be stuffing up. Can't be stuffing up anymore, man. Really cannot. Yeah, Timo's in good form. Declan in Ireland. Timo 4 goals in the last 4 games. Really, really happy with that. Ishan, you can see this is a team we should be beating big time.
Of course, no two ways about it, man. Oh, brilliant there by Loftus-Cheek, though.
Yeah, excellent. Loftus-Cheek is playing good.
But you would keenly see him as he's focusing still on the probably on the somewhat right hand side of midfield.
Yeah.
But he's
As
not
I
at the
said,
extreme right. It's still Reece James on the extreme right.
No, it's Aspilicueta extreme right. Aspilicueta is the wing back.
Oh yeah, sorry, Aspilicueta. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, this is what I expected. 3-5-2. I felt it will be a 3-5-2. But ladies and gentlemen, see, this is the thing. When things are working out for you, and it has been for Timo Werner recently, even like he backed himself. He just went for a shot. He knew he wasn't going to get that goal from that position, but he just went for it, and it took like 3,000 deflection. Well done, Lukaku, going for that movement. I really appreciate that movement from Lukaku. Wins a throw-in. But yeah, going back to the Timo Werner situation, backed himself, took about 3,000 deflection and got in. Just when you're in a bit of a momentum, just give it your best. Which is good to see. And I think similarly, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is doing the same thing. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, after 21 minutes, we gifted them a goal. We then got a lucky goal. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Ishan, I'll have to ask you, let's talk about this Christensen situation. Does it make sense to you anymore, knowing that he's going to Barcelona, to continue to keep playing with this brother? Like, doesn't it make more sense to perhaps now giving those minutes to Chalobah?
Yeah, I think, Miz, I don't think so. He's a bad player, but I'll keep a stand on what I said about Christensen. This guy needs a senior player or a better player, centre back around
By
him.
the way, this
Be
Tavares.
it a Thiago Silva.
Oh, I think Mason Mount got him hard as well. I was going to say that this Tavares guy is a bit of a cheat, but I think Mason Mount did clip him a little bit. Anyway, go on, bro. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that Christensen needs a senior player to guide him. He can never be the anchor himself. You know what I mean? If you see a player like a Rudiger, like a Thiago Silva, these two players as a self entity have the capability to anchor the whole defense themselves. You know, Christensen is not that guy. He likes to follow. No,
He's not a leader.
just
So true, bro.
get-
He's not a leader.
He's not a leader. He likes to be,
I think
he does
Chalobah
not
is more of a
guide
leader.
people.
I think Chalobah is more of a leader.
Yeah, Chalobah has that instinct of leader. It needs to be shaped more. It's very early, but he'll learn to become one. But then Christensen, I don't feel like that he has one. So I always understood one thing about Christensen, and I still stand about it, that Christensen needs a senior player or a player with a better, probably better defensive IQ, than him, hovering around him just to cover Christensen, just to guide Christensen. Then Christensen is a very good player, or else he's gonna drop stinkers.
Oh
like
my goodness me. Alonso he got ripped up by
my
Saka
days.
there. Wow.
Oh my god, that was
Wow.
close. That was so close though. How come we're making Engetia look like a Thierry Henry?
It's Eddie Thierry Henry Ketia.
Oh my days. This guy's having more shots.
Wow. Saka absolutely destroyed Alonso, bro. Oh my god.
And that's where Rudiger is important to cover Alonso.
Yeah.
I don't expect that from Sar. I hope now people
Declan
understand what I was
Idanen.
saying.
Bloody hell, Alonso. Shubro. Alonso just got done. That night. He'll probably do well in Barca because it's Barca and La Liga, but La Liga, but yeah, he's an leader. Yeah.
Oh my
Alonso got ripped.
days.
Wow.
And now I think so they've spotted the weak zone now. It's always from the Alonso side that Saka is trying to exploit.
But free header as well, man. Once again, was it Eddie Nketiah with the free header? Yeah. This could be a very open game, Ishan, man. This could be like 3-3.
3-3. I'm not sure how we're gonna score two more. They
We've
might
already,
definitely
I
score.
mean, they'll because they're just as bad defensively. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they might drop a stinker here and there.
Yeah. Christensen really has to take a hold of this back three, man. He really needs to boss it.
He can't do that, miss. It's like you need to have that trait inbuilt. You can't build that up in a game. You can't build that up in probably a month, a season. No, that's something which you have inside you inbuilt, or probably you nurture it from you know time to time from ages. Not like that. It does not come overnight,
Oh,
and he
well
does not
done,
have that.
Mason! What press from Mason! Oh my God, that was
Oh,
incredible
there you
from
go.
Mason Mount. We take the ball? No. Arsenal coming with a counter now. Saka. Bro, this is going to be a long match for us,
Oh
bro.
my
Emil Smith,
days.
bro, scores in a counter attack. This is mad. This is mad what I'm watching. This is mad. This actually is mad.
Gonna be a long day. Can we just conclude that they're playing better than us as of now,
They are,
as things
bro.
stand?
They are. Every time they seem to counter, we are getting done. Look at this, bro. Alonso, what he was doing up front just went straight through him. He's then out of position. And then Malangsa is stretched out. Oh my God, it's so easy. These guys weren't even scoring, and now all of a sudden they're scoring against us. We should be embarrassed, bro. We really should be embarrassed. We should be very embarrassed.
Well, that's a very good finish by Smith Rowe, though.
Bro, Ishan, these
Playing
guys
at
were finding it difficult to score against any team. Now they've scored two in the space of 30 minutes.
Charity FC at its best. Wow, how's that not a foul? Oh my days. He literally pushed in front of the referee.
We should be embarrassed, bro. We should be embarrassed. They're probably going to score another one.
Yeah, their counter attack looks so precise, man.
I'm embarrassed, bro. I'm actually embarrassed. I'm very embarrassed today. We've just let
What
them
did I
score
tell you
twice.
when we don't have a Rudiger and Thiago Silva together and put in a Sar and Alonso alongside Christensen in the middle? Nah. Absolutely not.
I'm actually sick to do this watch along. I'm actually feeling sick because this is a team that was in the mud. This is a team that was in the mud. And for us, even for the backup players, like have some shame. Really have some shame on yourself. And Alonso, once again, he had a few good games, and now he's back again being the classic Alonso that he used to be. But what can we do? We don't have a left wing back. What do we do? What do we actually do? Oh, man, Timo Werner. It's a good header opportunity, man. But I can't just blame it all on Alonso, because we had enough opportunity to eradicate that danger. But we didn't.
Now, what does Alonso has to do with the second goal? He's got nothing to do. It was
He
through the middle.
He got beat by Xhaka in the beginning. Xhaka just went through where he should have.
Yeah, he did. But then what about a man marking for Smith Rowe? Where was that gone?
Of course. 100% agreed, bro. 100% agreed. It's embarrassing. I've got faith we'll come back. I've got faith we'll make it 2-2. But I don't have faith that we can stop them from scoring. Because they're just as bad.
Just as bad might not need to do anything but park the bus, miss.
Ishan, seriously speaking, I'm actually so embarrassed. So embarrassed. Like, literally, I'm very embarrassed by us. This team is a proper banter club, and this is what we're doing. Even with the players that we have, Ishan, you don't expect this, yeah? You don't expect this.
Yeah, 100%. But you know what I would say? Probably the lineup could have been better, if you'd ask me.
Mason Mount, and go! Aspilicueta, I told you, I knew we were good enough
Captain
to come. I told you this is
SP.
going to be like 3-3. This is going to be like 3-3, 4-4.
Captain SP, there you go.
Excellent work there from Mason Mount with another assist. Another assist from Mason Mount.
Wow.
Ishan, it's two rubbish defense playing each other. It's two absolute rubbish defense playing with each other.
Spot on, miss. Spot on.
Look at the way Aspi just drifted in. Oh my goodness. Mason Mount delivering that ball nicely. Aspilicueta gets in there. Nah, can we now just keep it shut in the back? I don't think we can.
Nah.
I really
in
don't
defense,
think
I think so. We're matching them today.
Are they actually checking this in VAR? Are they checking for a foul or something? Goal stands. Yes, well done. Ishan, what's going on, bro? Talk to me, man. What's going on? What is this, bro?
When two shit defense collides, this is what the scoreline. You have a 2-2 in the span of half an hour. This is exactly what happens.
Oh my God, they just scored. Did they? Is that a goal? Nketiah?
No.
No.
That was out.
No.
Off target. What is
Oh,
happening?
I thought it was. Oh my God, I got scared, bro.
What is happening? Look
Bro,
at Malansa, my face.
Bro, it's Eddie
Oh
Thierry Henry Nketiah.
We're making him look like that.
And here they come again. I can't take this. I can't. I'm sorry.
Miss, you look at that. Oh my days. Miss, every time they attack, look at the positioning that our defenders are keeping. Absolutely rubbish. And this starts with this Christensen right from the middle. He's nowhere.
Do you know what? Hey, can someone? I've had enough of this HZ season. Can someone kick this guy out? Like, I've been so nice to him every time, but this guy keeps Always tries to insult me. Can someone block this guy? I've had enough of this guy, man. I've given him enough chance. Someone just please block HZ season. I've had enough.
I've done that.
On my own channel, man. Far out.
Oh my days.
Hate these
This
kind
guy
of
just
people,
got
man.
This guy,
These
I don't
guys,
know,
they
it
think they can
got
just
his-
come on the channel and just say whatever the F they want. Why do you watch me for? Get lost.
Yeah, point. Exactly.
I don't get it, Ishan, man. Why do some people, if they don't like someone, why do they keep watching them? Why do they keep watching them?
If you expect us to react the way you want, then why are you even watching?
Idiot, man. Absolute idiot.
This guy out of nowhere got his ass blocked.
Bro, I don't
Man,
want him. I
everything
don't
is
want him
going
anymore.
so funny today, man.
You don't understand, Ishan.
Oh my
Every time I
days.
do a video, he's in my comments and he's always insulting me.
Yeah.
Always insulting me. And I'm always nice to him. Always.
Yeah.
For what? What are you insulting? What are you insulting? Like just because of some football? I'm not even talking about
Yeah.
world war or economic policies or political issues or religious beliefs. You're insulting me based on some footballing matters. Have some shame, you idiot.
Yeah, and just because you have different ideologies in a game of football doesn't mean you'll start disrespecting and start
Don't
defaming someone
disrespect
else.
someone because of something serious. Don't disrespect someone because of a footballing opinion. Have some shame, man. Feel sorry for their parents because they've raised a stupid kid. Far out, man. So embarrassing, man. This match is doing my head in, Ishan, bro.
Yeah, this match is moving mad. It's a circus for me now. What is happening? Two shit defense colliding with each other. Where Arsenal are trying to exploit us on counter attacks, and we're just trying to hover around them and trying to get through the defense.
But we have no control of this match. This is why I wanted Jorginho to play as the deepest midfielder. And oh, here we go. They're on a counter again, bro. They're always open, man. They're always open.
Miz, I've seen it's been, although he's had a good game, but Loftus-Cheek has been dispossessed many times in crucial positions.
Bro, I'll tell you what it is. You're right. Not just Loftus-Cheek. Many players have been dispossessed. It's because we don't have a player that can actually hold on to the ball. Do you remember Crystal Palace, Ishan, second half? Yes, first half, Jorginho was poor. But that's because in a double pivot, Jorginho gets, cramped out. But in a single man deepest midfielder with Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the right, with Mason Mount on the left, you saw what we did against Crystal Palace. We need a midfielder that is able to hold onto the ball, Ishan. Alonso into the box and goes for a 6. You effing piece of...
Oh my days, what did he do, man? Warner did so good there, by the way. I think so. Big up to Timo Werner. What a brilliant way. He just dribbled past 3 players and gave a pass to Mason Mount. Brilliant by Werner.
Well, Alonso's playing one of those bancho type of games. Do you know what I mean? He's playing one of those bancho type of games where I'm going to lose my mind. I swear I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, man. I think so. Our whole defense line is...
I thought Mason too stole the ball.
Yeah, almost, right? Almost.
Oh, well done, Kante. Aspi. Honestly, Ishan, have a look at our team. Who's the midfielder that is going to keep the ball? Who's the midfielder that is capable of keeping the ball? Who?
None. Probably it was Kovacic, but he's not there
injured.
in the match.
He's injured.
That's what I said, Miss. I mean, you'd remember me always talking about our midfielders having unique qualities and individual qualities which they possess, and the other guys. I mean, it's the individual qualities that each of them possess, and if you take one out of them, the other don't have that. What Kante does probably can't be done by Jorginho. What Kovacic
Yeah.
does can't be done by any of Kante or Jorginho. What Jorginho does
They all lack something.
cannot be done by.
They all lack
They
something.
all lack something, and they individually are good at something. So if you remove one player from that, probably if, due to injury, you don't have that sort of quality from the other midfielder. This is where we are lacking. Why don't we have that all-rounded midfielder? You know what I mean? Like someone like probably who would a Xiaomeni probably, who would have every sort of quality in him.
Yeah, absolutely. This is why we are trying to go for a Xiaomini as well. Honestly, as well,
Oh, we
Ishan.
need him.
Ishan, I don't know how much you've watched Benfica, but I've watched a little bit of them. Julian Weigl, man. Julian Weigl does exactly what Jorginho does, but he's got that mobility. He's got that physicality as well.
Yeah.
We need someone who's going to be able to hold the ball. There's not a single midfielder in this particular team that can hold on to the ball and recycle play. Hold on to the ball. Ishan, Arsenal seeing too much of the ball at Stamford Bridge. Why is Arsenal seeing so much ball?
Exactly. Where is the press? Where is our press? Where is our press? Look
and
at
here we go.
them
They're open
pressing
again.
us.
They're open again. They're in for another shot inside the box.
Oh my days! Look, oh.
Aspilicueta's down with a headshot.
The moment they have the ball inside the box, the moment they have the ball in our box, means just look at the positioning of Malang Sarr and Christensen. It's always horrifying. Always horrifying. Is that Granit Xhaka? I almost forgot he's playing in the game. Can't imagine how Thomas Tuchel has defeated so many managers, big managers in his career, and comes out there against Arteta and struggles. You know what I mean? Last season we lost. This time around it's 2-2 going into halftime. A mad game.
Yeah, bro. I'm just very embarrassed, bro. I'm really. I mean, all week, Ishan, I spent bantering Arsenal, laughing at them of what a rubbish. I mean, Ishan, this is a team that has hired consultants to look at their culture.
God.
This is a team that has hired a bunch of nerds with suits to come into their football club and fix their culture.
Oh, days.
And we are struggling against these lot, bro.
And that too at home.
And that too at home when they've lost 3 in a row. I swear, Ishan, I'm going to lose my mind if we don't win today. Even if we drop points and even if it's a draw, I'm going to lose my mind. Because this is one match I penciled down we have to win.
Yeah.
Ishan, Palace, Southampton, Brighton have taken 3 points of these guys.
Yeah.
We cannot be the team dropping points against these guys, man. We can't.
Southampton has beaten them. How many goals did we beat Southampton with? 6-0, and we're struggling against these guys.
We beat Palace as well, and Palace beat them.
Yeah, probably Alonso just should retire from this game. I think so. It should be off.
Bro, he's getting ripped. I swear. I think Saka looks up.
Every single time is.
I swear, Saka looks up. He doesn't even see Alonso. I literally, I kid you not. I think Saka looks up and he's like, "No one's marking me. I'll just go straight through." Alonso is like Mr. Invisible, Mr. India.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. It's that. It's so easy for Saka. He's not even. It's like effortless for him. Alonso is like non-existent. It's too much, man. Miss, you can't complain. I think so. Alonso cannot match up the speed of Saka. It has to be Thomas Tuchel who has to take call. Why not shift Malang Sarr on the left wing back position and bring back Chalobah there?
100%, bro. Something needs to be done, bro. Something needs to be done because this can't continue. He's getting his ass whooped. Here we go. Saka versus Alonso again. Saka versus Alonso. Alonso's got no idea what he's doing. Martin Odegaard. Oh, look, this is so easy. They're just dancing around. This is so easy.
Oh, my.
They are just dancing around our midfield. They are going into our box like it's a presentation. It's your birthday, Arsenal. Come in. We've got a party for you ready.
How are we allowing this?
They are walking inside our box like it does not even matter.
How are we allowing this, man?
Where's Kante? Bro, where's N'Golo Kante in midfield, bro? Where is he?
Yeah, he's not even tracking back, miss.
I've not seen him. Where is he? Is Kante playing, ladies and gentlemen? Can someone tell me, is Kante playing?
Kante is not on a good form at all. At all. Blow the whistle for halftime. I want some breathing
referee,
space.
I beg you. I'm on my knees. Please blow the whistle right now. Just let us go back and let's rethink our game plan again. Please. I beg you.
Did you imagine us?
Mr. Referee.
Did you imagine ourselves?
We cannot handle this Arsenal team that is beating us. I mean, that is literally, I know it's 2-2, but they probably should be up. Help me.
Start of the game, did you imagine?
Can you WhatsApp this referee, bro? Tell him to blow the whistle, please. WhatsApp him, bro.
Oh my days. This is mad.
Oh,
I won't be shocked if they score again.
Every time they get the ball, I get worried, bro. Alonso, what a clearance straight to Saka. Well done. Well done, Alonso. Well done. You are having a game, Alonso.
Oh my days.
Ishan, what is it with Alonso, bro? Like, is it too much to ask to... Bro, give me a 6.5 out of 10, please. Give me a 6.5. I beg you. I'm not asking for 7 even. I'm not asking for 7.5, so 8, because that's like dream world. Give me a 6.5, Alonso, out of 10. Right now, you're giving me minus 32.
Yeah.
Why is this brother like this, Ishan? Why? Why is the difference between his match so much?
Miss, I don't think so. I should be blaming him. I think so. We all know his flaws. He's not up there. We knew the fact that we knew right from the beginning, right? We knew it was people in the live chat, guys in the live chat, you, me, we were talking about this. Alonso cannot cope up to the pace of Saka and Ketia, and we needed a Rudiger at the left center back position to just cover that. Even Rudiger's not there. Sarr doesn't know what the hell he's doing there. Christensen, he's not a player who can guide the defense. Please understand this quick. He needs a player to guide him what to do. He cannot guide the other defenders what to do. That's exactly what happened. First goal, him making a mistake, losing focus. Man, it's been a mad half. But yeah, I think so. Our defense looks hollow. And I'm expecting more goals. I'm sorry, don't get carried away by me laughing the whole first half. But you on the other side, you are drained out, and I know that. But the game has been mad. I mean, when they're too shit defense, it gets absolutely crazy, funny crazy. You know what I mean?
You know what, Ishan? You know what, Ishan? They look like they can score more.
Yeah.
This is a team, Ishan, that lost 3 in a row and had... I've had enough, bro. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm really going to lose my mind now because I built myself up for this match because I was bantering this stupid idiot of a football club, Arsenal, that is. And we're getting ass whooped. This is embarrassing. I don't care who comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you guys something. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Liverpool 2-0. Aston Villa 1-0. Crystal Palace 3-0. Brighton 2-1. They had 5 games. They had 2 goals. 2 goals in 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. 2 goals. What's that? What's that, Ishan? How many minutes is that? 5 times 9. 450 minutes. 450 minutes of football, more or less, and they had 2 goals. One against Brighton, one against Aston Villa. 45 minutes with Chelsea in the bed.
30 minutes, miss. Whoa, for you. Half an hour. They scored 2.
Half an hour is all it took for them to repeatedly F us up. 2 goals. Ishan, they scored 2 in 5 and they scored 2 in half an hour against us.
Wow. Isn't this mad? Doesn't it show how bad our defense has been today? And I told you I'm not happy with the selection. I told you right the moment I saw. And I think so people, the guys in the live chat would have expected me to go on a rant for, Thomas Tuchel selecting Lukaku. But the moment I saw the team sheet, I was concerned about the defense. And I did not speak anything about Lukaku. We spoke about the defense. Did you see, miss, what's happening here? It's the defense which is causing us. We look clueless, man. It needs to be fixed for sure.
Bro, as much as I still want to keep N'Golo Kante in the team, but I think we need to pick and choose when. This was probably not a match where I want to play N'Golo Kante against team that are probably want to be toe-to-toe with us, right? I know in this game, Arsenal wants to be toe-to-toe, but I feel like if we control the match, if we hold possession, then we can beat their press. The way they're coming at us, I feel like someone as deep as possible as Jorginho, who can maybe help the defenders out playing from the back, and also the midfielders to be far more cohesive and compact. Right now, N'Golo Kante in midfield, Ishan, he's getting exposed, and ball control and controlling midfield is not N'Golo Kante's main component.
Yeah. But miss, don't you think that this game, I think so Kante should have been at his best, because the way Arsenal were counter-attacking and trying to, press us, maybe the way Kante plays naturally, it's a good fit for him, but probably he's just out of form.
Yeah, but generally, Ishan, he would either have like a Jorginho or Kovacic, someone who can still control the game as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Today, he's got Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount. They're not in control. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount are not controllers of the game. Do you know what I mean? They don't control midfield.
100%.
Like, if you look at the game against
Lille.
That's
the difference. That's the difference, yeah.
That's the difference. Do you remember the game against Lille in the Champions League? Lille was coming at us, Ishan. But I think we had N'Golo Kante and Jorginho, maybe. Or maybe N'Golo Kante and Kovacic. I can't exactly remember. You can have N'Golo Kante play, but he has to then play with a Jorginho. But you know what the issue then is, Ishan? Then N'Golo Kante plays where Ruben Loftus-Cheek plays, and then N'Golo Kante finds himself in the box. He's in like the KDB role.
Yeah.
I would seriously consider taking Kante off and putting in Jorginho. And I would also seriously think about pulling Alonso off, put Sarr there, and then bring Chalobah in.
But Miss Jorginho did not have... Even Jorginho is in a bad run of form. We need to keep that in mind. That can take a toll on us.
But at least I can rely on him the way what he did against Palace in the second half. Crystal Palace is a very good team, man. They were coming at us as well, but we controlled the game.
Yeah.
But yes, at that time, Ishan, you may say that at least we had Rudiger. We had Rudiger and Silva behind him.
It needs to be that, Miss. And my whole point of concern is coming into that thing only. If you had a Silva or a Rudiger, either one of them, then I could have played a Jorginho, because I know the fact that he's not having he's not at the best of his form. Probably to take the whole, compressed scenario out, the whole ball game out of those pressurized situation, he needs the likes of Rudiger and Thiago Silva around him, because he hovers around that position to take the ball out of those areas. Today he's got a Malangsar and Christensen. The way Christensen made mistakes, I would feel that even Jorginho might make these kind of mistakes without a Thiago Silva and a Rudiger and him being in
You're
pro
probably
form.
right. You're probably right. You're probably right, bro.
Yeah.
You're probably right. This is a very good point from Abdul Razak. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mount, I don't care, aren't eights, bro. They can't keep the ball. They're soft. Look, I have to be honest. As much as we love Mount and Ruben Loftus-Cheek playing in midfield, but in a possession-based footballing team, they got to be able to hold on to the ball. You can't allow Ishan. You can't allow the opposition to have that much of the ball, bro. You
Yeah.
can't, because then you're not gonna have. Because if that's how we're gonna play, then we might as well play as a low block and
Yeah.
play in the counter.
100%. I think so. We've seen Loftus Cheek's performance in this first half a bit very much contrasting. The offensive gameplay has been really good. I think so. He's looked threatful again, but defensively, I think so. Also, maybe on the ball, he's lost a lot of possession. He's got dispossessed plenty of times, and he's not even tracking back. Man marking a little bit more distorted. I'm not happy with him in his defensive gameplay this first half. Offensive, he's been pretty much well, but then it was a contrasting performance by Loftus Cheek. Mason Mount, I think so. I'm happy with him. He's looked good.
No,
He's
no,
looked
no.
fiery.
I'm happy with both. Both Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount. It's not like they're having a bad game. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that in a possession-based footballing team, you need to be able to hold
Yeah.
on to the ball. You need to be able to slow things down a little bit. Possession.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like right now, the opposition is seeing too much of the ball, man. Too much. Like I want to ask you this, Ishan. How do we stop Arsenal having so much of the ball? How do we stop that? Do you remember what Patrick Vieira said post-match
Yeah.
when we beat them? He said the reason why Chelsea won is because Jorginho started to see the ball a lot more in the second half.
Yeah.
Jorginho was suffocated in the first half. But in the second
Yeah.
half, he got on the ball a lot more, which Patrick Vieira said was the key component for us getting control back into the game. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have zero control of this match. Zero. Is too much end-to-end football. Too much end-to-end football. Ishan, how do we make sure we don't allow Arsenal so much of the football?
I think so. It starts with the defense, miss. The defense needs to be fixed, and then we start from the defense to the midfield. Probably, if you don't look shaky in the defense with Christensen, Sar, and Alonso making mad moves, getting exploited every time, I think so. We're gonna be in a better place, because we know the fact that in possession-based football, the build-up starts right from defense, right from Mendy to Alonso, Malangsar, and the whole defense line to the midfield. That's how it begins. But if the core of defense is shaky, which as things stands we are seeing, I don't think so. We're gonna have a good game. So I think so. We're gonna have to change Christensen's position ASAP. Probably bring in a Thiago Silva if it's possible, or bring in a Chaloba in place of Malangsar. That would help a bit, or maybe remove Alonso and put Malangsa in the left wing back corner and bring in a Chaloba. Anything, any altercation, and then probably we might think to bring in a Jorginho more. Because what I believe that if you put a Jorginho there, probably by removing Kante or a Loftus-Cheek, I would need someone more responsible there in the back line to just anchor the whole thing. Probably a Thiago Silva, that would be a best option, or maybe a Rudiger, which is not available. So I think so. This is how I perceive it. Might somewhat neutralize the situation as things stands.
I'm just baffled, Ishan, that Eddie Nketiah is looking like, as you said, Henri. He's looking like Henri. We should be ashamed. We should be ashamed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be back. Ishan, bro, talk about Eddie Nketiah, bro. This guy, Chelsea Football Club should think about buying him. Very, very good player. Top striker. Top striker.
Nah, Eddie and Kitty. Mrs. Can't believe Mrs. left me with this guy. Oh my days! Didn't imagine I'll be talking about Nketiah in halftime, but we've made him look like a Theory Henry, man. I mean, how this is just not right, and I think so. Our defense has to be blamed. Malang Sarr, Christensen, Alonso, not good at all. They look like they're the most suspects here in the whole team, and this needs to be altered. Probably, if not change them all, but at least Thomas Tuchel should give them a lesson at the halftime so that they just you know pull their socks up and start doing the best that they can. Because at the moment they're getting slashed off, especially Alonso and Malangsar on the left hand side. They're getting pumped by Saka, Nketiah, and then Smith Rowe as well. So, man, it's up to us, man. It's Charity FC at it back again, and we've made them look good. We've just made them look good. You know what, guys? But fingers crossed. Thankfully, their defense is also as shit as ours at the moment, and that's why we're seeing the scoreline of 2-0. Or else, whew, we would have it would have been a long day. Would have been a long day. All right. Thiago Silva coming on second half. Yes, Thiago Silva coming on. Whew, I think so. This is a smart change by Thomas Tuchel. This is what I'm talking about. Now, once you have a Thiago Silva in the defense line, I would not mind bringing in a Jorginho, and then I think so would be better in absorbing pressure and then start creating from behind, which we usually do in this possession style gameplay. So having a Thiago Silva in the center back, probably Jorginho makes sense now. So I wouldn't mind a Jorginho. And yeah, the reason behind I'm saying is like I had mentioned already, Jorginho as well is not on the best of his form. So the mistake that we saw Christensen committing, maybe we might sense that from Jorginho as well. You never know. So why not have a proper anchor in the defense line in the face of Thiago Silva? So this makes total sense, and I think so. It's a good change, good dynamic change. All right, let's see what you guys gotta say. Anas Arun says one is excellent. We need to play the way we did against Madrid. 100%. I think so. Whew, against Madrid, we were oh, we were good defensively. It was just that last 10-15 minutes where we just bottled it, I would say. But then defensively, we were rigid. We just needed to get goals. This time around, it's like, bro, whew, the defense looks mad. Yes, we're getting goals, but I think so. It'll be interesting to see how Arsenal approach us now once Thiago Silva's on. Yeah, who's come off for Silva? Silva on for Christensen. He deserves that. Christensen deserves a half-time replacement. It's not been good at all. It's been the most suspect player. But I hope Thiago Silva is 100% fit to play, or else it's going to be difficult. Because we know that we rely a lot on this player individually. In Life No Limits says AC has officially played his last game as a Chelsea. All right, guys, we'll be kicking off very soon. Very, very soon. Thiago Silva's on for Christensen, guys. Sosa DBS says Sar was dribbling himself in his own dribble was beating. Yeah, probably. Whew. The moment I saw Alonso, Sar, Christensen in the back line in the lineup, I knew it. This was not it. This was not it by any means. It's not a cup game. All right, guys, we've started off the second half. The second half with Thiago Silva as the centre back, and Malang Sarr trying to cross. Finds now the player. Now Chelsea on attack. Mason Mount on passing it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner on the left hand side. Oh, side netting. Timo side netting. Werner looks the most threatful player in the pitch for Chelsea. It's good to see. And even Mason Mount. But that was a good move. Probably Werner could have shoved it for a pass, but it is what it is. Good movement by Werner. All right. Possession to Chelsea. Brilliantly done by Alonso. Ramsdale. Oh, Werner was on the ball. Ramsdale came out and he seemed nervous. Because Werner's fast, man. Look now how calm and composed we are just bringing in Thiago Silva in at the back. How composed we look. And how shameful it is for us to rely on Thiago Silva itself. I mean, how long is he going to do like that? He was supposed to be a quick fix for us for 1 year. Now he's ending up staying 3 years and still being the best defender, one of the best in Premier League. A cross by Azpilicueta finds nobody. Headed away, back to Alonso. Alonso crosses it, blocked. Malang Sarr now to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva back, Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr to Mason Mount. Mason Mount dropping deep. Malang Sarr back passes to Thiago Silva.
What have I missed, bro? What have I missed?
You've missed a Timo Werner side netting.
Nice. I saw Thiago Silva's on. Who got off?
Christensen, of course. Who do you think will get off?
Nice. Good. And I hope this is probably the last time we see Christensen. I think it's time we start seeing Chalobah, man. Christensen's a Barcelona player now. So, yeah. Where is Miz? He went for a... No, I didn't. I had a quick toilet break and then I had to pray as well. So I made sure I took my prayers.
So, Miz, I was saying that how composed we look now, having just a Thiago Silva on, and how shameful it is for us to rely on Thiago Silva alone again. We should not forget the fact that when Thiago Silva came for a free transfer here in Chelsea, he was sort of seen as a quick fix for 1 year. This man's playing at his top level best, and he's ended up staying now for 3 years at Chelsea, having known the fact that he signed for next year as well. 3 years, and he's played at his level best, one of the best in Premier League.
Yes.
Isn't it mad?
It is mad.
How great Thiago Silva is, and how shameful it is of us that we've still not, it's going to be 3 years next year, and still not found a substitute to, for the long term and as far as our centre-back scenario goes. We're still relying on Thiago Silva.
And you know what the crazy part is, Ishan? Fikayo Tomori, Mark Gehi. It's not like we didn't have players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite mad. El Nani with so much space. Well done, Ruben Loftus-Cheek that time, blocking that shot brilliantly. Yes, come on, Lukaku. Good pass. Timo. Timo's having one of those games, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think so.
That touch is letting him down. The
push is there from him inside. I think so. The intensity is there, but just the technique is not there.
The effort has always been there. The effort has been
there. The intention has been there. But just the technique is taking things away.
yeah, technique is always that seems to be stuffing him up. Great Ahian saying, is Miz breaking his fast? No, man, I've actually started my fast, so it's early morning. Lukaku, yes. Man. It's like Timo and Lukaku, they're just hoping. They're not really, you know what I mean, Ishan? Like they just hope. They put in a past
Yeah,
hope. There's no thought process. There's no actual thought process in the sense that how we actually going to open up the opposition defense. It's like let's
exactly,
hope. Let's
right?
close our eyes and let's hope that the pass goes to Lukaku or
Yeah,
Werner. Like
yeah. And even while taking a shot, just whip your legs, swing it, and hope for the ball to go into the
yeah,
back of the net.
yep. There's actually no proper technique. It's just
Yeah.
hope. It's literally just hope. Um, everyone showing the thumbs up. Everyone, give me the thumbs up. Or everyone in the live chat, nearly 50 of you guys, more than 50s. Everyone, show me the
Man,
thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up.
literally, I've seen four times already Lukaku's thumbs up. Oh, so irritating, man.
As Declan in Ireland saying, no chemistry between Timo and Lukaku. It's like they are strangers. Oh my god. Can we
Oh
keep a
my
clean
days.
sheet in this second half? Can we keep a clean sheet and
When Granit Xhaka
hopefully
is dribbling around the defenders, you should know that we're not having a good day.
that was a good switch of play from Alonso. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in midfield, slowing things down a bit too much. Which is all right. Looks like we've changed our formation again, bro. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is now in double pivot with N'Golo Kante.
Yeah. I think so. Now having Thiago Silva back into the center back role, now I can afford a Jorginho into the double pivot. But here's a trump card again. Is Arsenal pressing the way they were in the first half? Probably not.
Have to win this, man. We have to win this. We cannot be dropping points against these guys, man. We're always, for some reason, we are always the team that opens up for Arsenal. It's like, Ishan, it's like the younger brother that you feel sad for at times, like
Yeah.
because they're just suffering, then, nothing in life, they're not successful, and you go, yeah, it's okay. But I'll let you go. It's fine. This time you win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like that. It's exactly like that. The
Yeah,
last
it's like
season
in
scenario,
FIFA. It's like in
last
FIFA,
season
Ishan. When you
scenario.
play your younger brother and you know you're better than him, but your younger brother has copped a pounding. So you let them win. You
Yeah.
let them win. Just get a win.
But you tell me, Miz, the vibe in the defense, isn't it now a little bit more stable? Just after bringing in a Thiago Silva.
Yeah, no, 100%. Eddie and Ketia, why is he going down? But you're right. The vibe is a lot better with Thiago Silva in the middle. There's no doubt about that. He's a leader. Thiago Silva is a leader. It's gone out for a corner. Jeff saying, sounds like Mrs. speaking from experience. I am. I've got a younger brother, man. I used to smash him on FIFA all the time. And sometimes I'd feel sad and then I'd let him win. It's like this. And you know what the funny thing is? He's an Arsenal fan as well.
Oh my. Can't get worse. The situation can't get worse. No wonder why you're so mad today.
Yeah, bro. My brother, he's been saying to me that he goes, watch us do, you guys are dirty. Saka with a corner coming up. It's too much holding and wrestling in there. Well done, Lukaku. Good clearance. Just get a win. Just get a win. Please don't embarrass the entire fan base, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, Chelsea Football Club, please do not embarrass all of us. Because we need to beat these guys who are literally losing to everyone. Thiago Silva.
Oh my
Thiago
God.
Silva goes long.
Am I hearing Arsenal fans sing "We've got Super Mika"? Oh my day. This is mad.
We don't have enough fans in there, Ishan. 14,000 less because we got the sanction.
But the audacity of them singing "We got Super Mika."
Oh my God, who gave the ball away? Was that Aspie that gave the ball away? And Eddie Nketiah? Yep, it's Henry. It's Henry. Eddie Nketiah hasn't scored, but scored 2 today. Well done. I hope we lose, bro. I hope we lose now. I swear I hope we lose now. I'm done.
My days.
I'm done.
How many
I'm done.
mistakes in just that one goal?
No. I'm done, bro.
How many
I'm done.
mistakes in just that one goal?
2,000 mistakes, bro. Stuff this, bro. I hope we lose, man. I hope we lose. I've had enough. I don't even want to win anymore because it's disgusting. It actually is disgusting. We've let in 3 goals and Nketiah is on a hat trick. I'm disgusted. I hope we lose. I really hope we lose. I truly hope we lose now.
This is.
I'm over it. I'm literally over it. I'm literally over it.
Days.
Look at what Aspilicueta is doing,
First of all, Miss, that wasn't a pass for Reece James to give it to Aspie. That was a dangerous position. Reece James shouldn't have passed there. Aspie again with a mistake that to back pass it. He could have done.
Firstly, what is
better.
Aspie doing in midfield? What is Aspie doing there? And then nextly, what is going on, Ishan, in defense? We're giving these guys another life, bro.
Did you see at the end? Did you see at the end what Malangsar did? The ball was in his foot. He could have done something.
Embarrassing.
He could have done something, that guy. I've had enough. This is mad. This is embarrassing. Can't show my face, man. This is embarrassing. And why is it every time that we have to trail first and then we, feel like we should be scoring? We have to concede first, isn't it?
I'm embarrassed, bro. 3 times we were... No. Eddie Nketiah, Ishan. Oh my.
I'm done.
Do you know how much we are going to be laughed at, Ishan? Do you know how much we are going to be laughed at?
I need a break from football for 1 week, miss. I can't. What is this shit? I can't. And miss, I won't be surprised if we concede another.
What did I tell you first half when the halftime was coming to the referee? Please, I beg you, mercy, call it halftime.
My days. It's like
because
50
they
mistakes
look like
in
they were
just
going to score
one
more.
goal, miss. Yeah.
They look like they was going to score a lot more.
Oh my days. Kai coming on, but what he's got to do when the problem is the defense? Oh my. Phew. Have a day off. I'm done for the day. It's already enough embarrassment for me. How can we make so many mistakes for just one goal? So many mistakes.
The ball was just literally just pinging around in defense, and no one did anything about it. No one did anything about it. Once again, ladies and
It
gentlemen,
just
Romelu Lukaku with another stinker. Stinkers after stinkers after stinkers after stinkers. I mean, when will it end, Robbie? When will it end? As much as I want to back this guy, as much as I want to have some faith, but he's killing me. He's killing me, man. He's killing me.
so painful, man.
61 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 3. You have got to be taking the piss. You've got to be taking the piss. Every time we play against these guys, we put on this pathetic performance. Why? Why? Why do we do this? Apparently, Ishan, this is going to be our third straight home defeat. And this is something like since 1980s or something like that hasn't happened.
What? Oh, shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong, live chat. It's something like in the 1980s. Since then, this has not happened. Every time Arsenal's in the mud, we give them a lifeline and we make their club believe that Mikel Arteta is the real deal.
Can't believe Arteta's got Thomas Tuchel's number.
Ishan, they scored 2 goals in the last 5 games before us, bro. They've scored 3 now. How, bro? How?
I don't know, man. Everything from the beginning looked shaky to me, man. Right from team selection to the way we started playing to the way we defended. Nah. Everything looked off to me.
Even a draw is a loss, bro. Even a draw is a loss.
Nakani, this is when you've conceded 3 against this Arsenal team, you've already lost, regardless what the scoreline is.
Far out, bro. So close. Everything they're doing goes in. Everything we do doesn't seem to go. And now they're in a counter.
There you go, Sar booked. Can he be booked for the rest of the season? We
it's true,
can't
man.
believe
It's
we're
true.
playing Malang Sar, you know.
It's
Malang
true,
Sar
man.
against Arsenal. Days.
It's It's true. This game is making me sick. It actually is making me sick. We badly need Levi Colwell next season, man, as Rudiger's replacement, like Rudiger's backup. Because this Malang size. I still can't get over the fact we've conceded three. Three.
I'm avoiding the scoreline. I just don't want to look at that side. It's making me
Ladies and
sick.
gentlemen, Ryan's in the house. Miss the pain in your face, bro. What can I say, man? It's just. I was worried. I said this in my preview. I was worried that we have a tendency of doing this, but I still thought we're good enough to get the victory because we've been playing good. But no, why? Why should we? We should always open our legs up for Arsenal. Why? Timo Werner with a Hollywood chance. Even if we get a late minute equalizer, Ishan, I'm not going to be happy, but I'm telling you right now. Because for me, it's a loss. It's a loss already. For me, it's a
Of
loss.
course, already conceding three. I don't even care if you score two and go ahead to win the game. Three already conceding to Arsenal is a freaking L to me.
Sick of it, bro. Just sick of it.
You know what? I don't even want us to sneak away with a draw. Take the freaking L in your face, take the pain, and better yourself the next time. Because this time around, I don't think so. We deserve to even get a point from this game.
I know our team was rotated today quite a bit. I get that. But why the drop off in performance so badly? Why? You have such a good game against Palace, especially the second half. First half was rubbish. You have a magnificent game against Real Madrid. And then you put up a stinker against Arsenal. Why? This is the Arsenal that's lost 3 in a row, man. So deflated, man. I did not expect this scoreline, man. I really didn't. Look at this passing, bro. Ridiculous passing, man. So stupid. I think Reece James and Aspilicueta have swapped now. I think Reece James is wing back.
What's the use?
There is no
Solving
use.
nothing there.
Fallon, thank you so much for the super chat, man. This is not Tuchel playing Lukaku, getting Reece over RCB, Saar starting, not playing Kai, Kante, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek pivot. Doesn't he remember Burnford? Shocking. Yeah, you're right. Maybe just too many tweaks. Too many tweaks. And I think this is what Ishan was talking about earlier in the match. He doesn't mind maybe just 1 or 2 things, but you did too many things. Too many changes. Eric Nketiah has looked amazing.
Oh my days, the way Kante and Malangsar made a howler there for the third goal. were they doing, man? Uh,
Look at this comment, Ishan, from Declan Inan.
I'm used to having my weekends ruined, but the weekdays too.
I mean,
Oh
this
man, swear
club,
down,
they
man.
do not let any days go. Every day is a possibility. Why, bro? Why us, man? Why did it have to be us that gave them this opportunity? Why? Yeah, I have to say, Kante this game, what has he done, man? I've not even. Where is Kante? Can anyone tell me where? I can't see him in the field. Where is he? Is he taken off or something? Is he playing? Oh, there he is. What's he doing on the left side of the field? Oh, what a pass, Ruben. Yeah, we're not in it. We're not in it. We're going to lose. And who cares if we even draw? Who cares if we even draw? I don't really care. Sa wasn't even in Porto first team on loan. Exactly right, Valan. Exactly right. I remember speaking to some Porto fans and they were saying, nah, they don't rate Sa one bit. This team of Werner not winning the running, not winning the race with his pace. Teenage Aspie, God, Miz, I've never seen you so drained. I'm upset, man. I'm upset. Like, we conceded 3 against this team that scored 2 in the previous 5 before our game. It's just, I don't even want to win anymore. I really don't. Like, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. What's the point even if we draw? Like, we're a laughing stock.
We're already a laughing stock, regardless. We've already conceded 3 against this team. I mean,
I need ballers, Ishan, next season, bro. I really do. As much as I love Aspie and all, they're literally just like bench players. Aspie, Sar's probably not even a bench player. Ishan, I need ballers next season, man. Like, I can't have Aspie starting.
yeah, man. Of course. I think so.
And Alonso as
a
well. I can't have Alonso starting anymore, man.
I need a midfielder probably, or any creator
Yeah.
who would ask more questions rather than just conventional sideways passing, man. This is so irritating.
Bro, I need a
When you
Rodri
need
type of a defensive midfielder. I need a Rodri type of a defensive midfielder. I need flying wing backs that have the work rate to come back as well and defend well.
yeah.
I need a wing. I need a 1v1 winger, Ishan, bro. I need a winger that's going to devastate.
I need a hell lot of players moves. This now it's around 15 minutes remaining in the game. Shouldn't be a tough job for Arsenal to just park the bus and take 3 points away. Shouldn't be tough to us because they very well know the fact that we've got no creativity.
They're through. They're
It's just
through.
sideways
They're
passing.
through. Oh my God.
How
Can't take this
See,
anymore. Can't take this
didn't I
anymore,
tell
man.
you, miss? Won't be surprised if we concede a fourth. But what is this, man? What are we watching? It's always that sideways passing, no sort of creativity. Nobody knows what to do inside the box.
Brandon, thanks so much for the super chat. This squad either hates home or hates the blue kid. It's just make us play all away games, man. Make us play all away games.
Yeah, I know the away kid is shit, but still, I mean, at least you gotta win against Arsenal, man. At least not concede three.
This is so true from Declan in Ireland. I'm sick of seeing Arteta leaving Chelsea with a smug look on his face. How many times have we saved his job? It's pathetic, man. It's
Hundred
pathetic.
percent, man. 100%. 100%.
Managers like Ralph
It's been the
Hasenhuttl,
story. Yeah.
managers like Ralph Hasenhuttl get the better of this guy, and we swear I feel like throwing up, man. I feel sick. I am feeling sick. I'm not lying, man. I'm seriously feeling sick.
This is the story of every season, man. Why do we make players like Enketia look like a Thierry Henry? Why we make players like Granit Xhaka look like some Paul Scholes? Isn't it like you don't I don't even want us to win. This is not the way I want us to win, even steal a
This
point.
is why I said, Ishan, I don't even want us to win because we've been so pathetic. We've been so
Yeah,
pathetic.
you can't steal a point like that at home against Arsenal. Just take the L and get lost, man.
Exactly. Just take the L, get off the field, and be ashamed. Be ashamed of yourself. Just know you got beat by a team that lost 3 in a row and could not buy a goal. Could not buy a goal. And you've just opened your legs up for 3. Look at
Miss,
the way we are playing, bro. Look at
just
the way we are playing, bro.
Miss, it's 15, probably 15 minutes on the clock left, max to max. We're trailing a 3-2 down at home against this Arsenal team who's managed to score just 2 goals in last 5 games. They've already scored 3. And look at the intensity at which we are playing. We're just passing the ball around. It's like we're playing in a morning walk park with our bare feet.
See,
No
I don't
intensity at
understand
all.
sometimes. Like Stephen Herden, still 12 minutes left. Pretty pathetic to say it's over. Stephen, I'm not worried about the next 12 minutes. I'm talking about what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
How
You say
how
like
how are you sitting there, Stephen, watching, and for once you're not thinking, how are we playing the way we are against this Arsenal team? Let me give you some facts now. Last 5 matches, 2 goals, and they lost 4 times. And you want me to hinge on the last 12 minutes of this game?
as if he's enjoyed the last 75 minutes of gameplay. He's loved it.
Why is our team not capable of putting this team away where Palace, Southampton, who else was it that beat them recently? Palace, Southampton,
Brighton.
Brighton. Why is it not? Why can't we put these guys away at home? At home, by the way, at home, in front of your home crowd. You want me to sit here and appreciate this situation that we're in?
And now we're switching to a back four. Hakim Ziyech coming on for Marcos Alonso. Why did we restrict ourselves to make this move earlier? We're already in the mud. Doesn't matter back three or back four. Already got 3 goals pumped. Look at the intensity as well. Nobody wants to press. No, nothing. Once we get the ball,
It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal. Oh my God. How did they screw this? Oh my goodness me. They should have scored another one.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
They should have scored another one.
Oh. They just did decently there. Lose motion.
I'm going to have to be in hiding for next couple of days on social media.
I'll have to take a break from football for a week. Can't take this, man.
We got beat by the team that was getting mocked by everyone. Fraser saying blame Tuchel is his fault. Ishan, what's your thoughts on this? A lot of people wanting us to be a little bit more critical on Tuchel. Ishan, I've said it in many videos previously with Ryan, and I got a lot of insults. Ryan got a lot of insults. We've been saying it because we don't have an attacking philosophy. Even the goals we scored today, it's all hope. It's all hope. It's not by design. It's not by architecture. It's all hope.
Yeah.
You look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek's volley as well against Palace. You know how that volley happened, Ishan? Do you remember?
Yeah, a deflection from the defender.
A deflection from a defender that fell for Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah. And then a shot as well had to take a deflection and then for a goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen, right from minute one, I was the moment I entered the stream today, I told you guys that I'm not happy with the lineup. This is way too much. This looked to me like like we're facing a Portsmouth or a Plymouth.
Yeah, you said it. You said it like game. It looked like it was a FA Cup game.
I told you this is not the level. Too much changes, too many drastic changes,
my God,
and
that was bad from Mason Mount. That was really bad from Mason Mount. That was bad from Mason Mount, man.
Yeah. He's got a yellow, I think so. He's got away with a yellow.
How long to go? Is it almost over?
Better be over soon, man. Don't want to watch this torture anymore.
Such a laughing stock, bro. I don't feel good, bro. Seriously, I really don't feel good. I can never laugh at this football club again, bro. Seriously, I can never laugh at Arsenal again.
You can't.
Even if they go for the next, even if they go for the next 6 games on a loss, I can never laugh at them again. I really can't.
They have one number, and Super Mick Arteta has Thomas Tuchel's number.
Ishan, they hired consultants to fix their culture.
Oh,
Maybe
I'm
we need to hire
ashamed, Miss. I'm
consultants as
ashamed.
well. Maybe we need to look
We
into
need to hire
consultants.
consultant. We need to
Anyone
hire our
know of
personal
any good
consultants.
consultants out there? Let us know.
Probably we need to hire a therapist after watching this game. Is look at this. Is there any ideology how we're gonna attack? Is there any sort of strategy how we're gonna score the next goal? I mean,
It
how
never
many
is,
minutes
bro.
has it been? Miss, how
It
many
never.
minutes has it been that Nketiah scored third for Arsenal? And since then, did we ever look like we want to score again?
No, no, no. We don't have an attacking philosophy. We don't, bro. I've said it, but I'm scared to say it often because the abuse I get, I don't need to get that abuse. I love Thomas Tuchel, I really do, but he he needs to play us on the front foot a lot more. We don't seem to play in the front foot. Hakim Ziyech, going for a corner, bro. He should have got that cross, man. Ziyech, he should have got that cross.
Miss, you know what? We shouldn't even expect a point out of this. Let's not expect a point out of this. We don't deserve
I mean, what's a point gonna do, bro? What's a point in this game? Well,
nothing.
I'm not even gonna be celebrating. Seriously, how can I celebrate, bro? How can I celebrate a draw against this team that are so poor? Can't even watch the game, Ishan, man. I swear, I can't even watch it. It's hurting me.
I'm just watching the time on this. I want this to be over. It's such torture, man.
Dr. MK7, the team selection was quite arrogant. We deserve to lose. This is what Ishan was saying. He didn't Ishan from the get-go was not happy. I was more like, I just didn't expect us to be this poor. I thought it was still good enough. I never expected it to be this poor to the level where Eddie Nketiah, guys.
It's funny how still few people come out and say, "Oh, Malansa did good today. Oh, what game are you watching? Oh, it's not his fault. Oh, this and that. Oh my days, just cut it off." I'm tired of every single defender today.
Ishan, why isn't Chalobah playing, bro? Why isn't Chalobah playing?
I don't know if
Oh my
Thiago Silva
God,
was fit to
again.
play.
Was that Sa that loses? Lucky.
Yeah, of course it is Sar. Has to be Sar and Kante.
Oh my God, that's such a clear penalty. I'm over it,
Um,
guys. I'm over it. No, it's over. I'm done. I'm done. Stuff this, bro. We've lost the plot. We've lost the plot. We've lost the plot. We've lost the plot.
this is embarrassing. This is
We've
done.
lost the plot. I'm over it. That's it. Finish this, bro. I'm over it. I'm over it now. Finish it. That was embarrassing what Aspie did. Aspie literally held on to him. Literally held on to him. Why is he doing that? and now there's a fight. Now you want to show fight. You guys should be so embarrassed. You guys really should be so embarrassed. Each and every one of you guys should be so embarrassed. Why did you rock up to the game today? Why did you rock up? Why did you rock up to the game? What was going through your mind when you walked into the field today to play against Arsenal? What was going through your mind? Look at what Aspie is doing. Aspie is literally.
Why was it necessary? This isn't necessary.
It's not. Aspie,
That
just
was not even necessary.
I know Saka did a dirty as well. I get Saka did dirty as well. But Aspie, you were holding on to him as well, man. You were holding on to him. No way Mendy's saving this, bro. No way Mendy's saving this. Mendy can't save nothing when it comes to penalties.
Does it even matter? Does it even matter?
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
We conceded.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Mendy might not as well be in the goals. Like seriously, when it's penalties, Mendy just stay on the outskirts. Just leave it open because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It really does not matter. And we have given these guys yet another life, Ishan. We've given them yet another life.
Probably just end the stream as it's enough. This is enough. And look at the immature audience that turns up. Does this make sense? Mr. Robin George, are you making sense right now? Man, these immature people, man, I'm telling you, Miz. My days.
Did I miss a super chat or something? Valan, thank you so much for the super chat. 3 home losses in a row, baffling. Something like since 1980s.
Miz probably just end the stream. We've had enough. We've had enough of embarrassment today. We don't deserve this.
McLaughlin should be sacked for getting Saar. This guy has Havertz's agenda. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't care about any agendas. Man's not even making sense here.
F this, bro. I'm so deflated, man. I'm so deflated, Ishan. I'm so deflated. I'm
You know what?
so deflated, man.
Probably you and I better watch some suspense thriller or a horror movie and then probably just get on with our day. It's enough. Probably I need to go just shut it off for the day. Probably watch a movie to take this out of the mind. It's too much.
Is it over?
Are you even waiting? I switched it off. I don't even remember when.
Cannot believe this. No matter what, we always lose to Arsenal. It's a law. I'm never going to talk down on Arsenal again. I swear. I'll never will. I'll never talk down on Arsenal. My club has embarrassed me. My club has literally embarrassed me. Tuchel has been getting on my nerves whole season. Same mistakes again. No attacking structure and philosophy. Just hope, and I don't see him changing it. Albert Charity FC. This is what I've been saying, haven't I? This is what I've been saying. We lost against a team that has lost 3 in the last 3, 4 in the last 5, scored 2 in the last 5, and they've just hired, or they're in the process of hiring, consultants to fix their culture. Do you understand the club we are playing against? Do you actually understand? Do you understand how ashamed? It's over. Ishan, bro. Not often in my life do I feel ashamed.
Yeah.
I'm actually ashamed, man. I'm actually ashamed. I can't even look at myself in the mirror, bro. I'm ashamed.
This is mad, isn't it? Yes. Listen, it's not the first time we're losing against Arsenal, but the mannerism that we're losing against this team, especially today. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't remember the last time I was so embarrassed. I don't even know. I agree with a lot of people in the live chat.
I
All
don't
we
even
can
want
do
to
is sit and
cry,
laugh.
bro. Like, I don't even have
Isn't it?
tears. I don't even have tears. I'm just.
It's like just sit and
Do you not
moan.
understand, Ishan? I've been building up to this game, hoping we slap these guys.
Yeah.
Ishan, they lost 3 in a row, bro.
And
They
look at
can't
the
even score. They scored 4 against us.
4. Look at the scoreline, man. How shameful is this? Last season we took a 1-0 loss, but we could have sort of explained it to ourselves that listen, we were a better team. They just parked a bus and sneaked in with a 1-0 win. Today, four goals. And how many goals did they score the last 5 games? Just 2.
They doubled their tally in 90 minutes, man.
And that too at Stamford Bridge.
Far out, man. It just ruins the season, man. It just, nothing is like. Himanshu, thank you for the super chat. Tuchel has been getting on my nerves whole season. Same mistakes again. No attacking structure and philosophy. Just hope, and I don't even see him changing it. I have to talk about Thomas Tuchel. I really do. I think, Ishan, we have to talk about him in a serious manner. Emmanuel Frank, why did TT think he can win this backline? With this backline. Explosive. We gained absolutely nothing from our performance at Bernabeu. Great on the night, but back to the same old shit against Palace and today. Ishan, let's talk about Thomas Tuchel, bro. Let's talk a little bit about Tom. I'm going to do a truth bomb. I really will. And once again, I'm not Thomas Tuchel out or anything like that. I love him. He's a good manager, but I think it's time we talk some truth. Ishan, Ben Chilwell has been injured since November.
Yeah.
Since then, Thomas Tuchel has not found a way how to play. As a top manager, as someone that the world football looks at you, as someone who's just behind Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, that's not good enough. You have not found a way to adapt post Ben Chilwell. Why?
Yeah.
Why have you not been able to incorporate more attacking players? Why do you consistently play with 3 defenders and also Aspilicueta? And 4 defenders, Ishan. 4 defenders.
Yeah.
Why haven't you been able to incorporate a little bit more? Like, Ishan, I don't know who it was. Someone got Saul in this football club.
Yeah.
Kovacic is injured. You're not going to trust Jorginho. You throw in Kante to control the midfield in this game. And you clearly saw Kante is not that type of a player. I swear to you, Ishan, I did not even see Kante the entire match. I literally just saw him headless, just running around wherever. You got Saul. And don't tell me, Thomas Tuchel, that no one consulted you to get Saul. Like, you're telling me someone just secretly just got Saul, and all of a sudden one day you came to Cobham, oh, Senor Saul, hello. I didn't know you were coming to Chelsea. Welcome, come to training. Someone would have gone up to Thomas Tuchel and said, we are getting Saul. And somewhere along the line, Thomas Tuchel said, okay, let's do it. And then you don't use him often enough. When we are struggling in midfield. This is just one factor. Then there's story that Rudiger has picked up an injury. Okay, it can happen. Rudiger has been playing a lot. He's been playing a lot. But surely, Thomas Tuchel, as Ishan said earlier, if you don't have a Rudy who is so important to us in the back line, you must have a Thiago Silva. You must have a Thiago Silva. And the fact that you brought on Thiago Silva at halftime, that just shows that you got it wrong. Then you have a particular player like Christensen, who Fabrizio Romano on a daily basis, every 5 minutes, tweeting out that he is already a Barcelona player. But you want to keep playing Christensen. Yet you have a Chalobah who you said in the press conference that he's now looking good. He's now looking good. Why isn't Chalobah playing? Why do you keep persisting to play Azpilicueta? Why can't... I swear I'm about to lose it, man. I'm about to lose it. Ishan, we played against Real Madrid. Yeah. Reece James marking Vinicius Jr., Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Alonso left back.
Yeah.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek was not a wing back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was more infield as a right midfielder, right centre midfielder. We then played with N'Golo Kante as the deepest midfielder, and we played with Kovacic. Why can't you do that again?
Yeah.
Why the need to play Aspi? We played 3 in the back and we conceded 4. We played 3 in the back and we looked, our legs was like this. It was at a brothel, just put it in. It's loose. What's the point of playing 3 at the back when you're going to concede 40 million goals to a team that can't even score? Talk to me, bro.
I don't know. I'm on a state right now where it seems funny to me. It seems funny to me because I don't see improvements, miss. If I would have seen improvement and if I would have seen few individual errors, then I would have gone and been angry. Who do I be angry to, miss? Who do I be angry with? I can list 11 players whom I should be angry with today. Malang Sarr.
I'm angry with
Alonso.
myself, Ishan. I'm angry with myself that I even got up to. I should have just slept and I should have just taken the L, because we should have known. We should have known this was going to be a charity FC. We should have known.
I told you, Miz.
This bang shot mentality, bro. This Banchot, proper mother chot of a mentality. I swear, how are we going to win the league, bro? How are we ever going to? We're not winning. But look at Man City and Liverpool, bro. Look at what Liverpool did to that Man United team, bro. They pulled Man United's every single players. They pulled their pants down and they laughed at them.
Miss, the way to win a Premier League is actually to have a way of playing football. Is it to have that constant way of football, which is successful? Do we have that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It might have worked in few cup games here and there because we are probably in 6 cup finals out of 7 under Thomas Tuchel. But then the cup games are different because you don't face every single team at the same time. There are different teams with different mentality, different competitions coming up to you. But we don't have a method of playing, Maze. We need to remember that we can talk about formations, the team selection, the player list, time and time and time again. Some days we might go out there and just win. Some days we might just go out there with a good performance. Sometimes we might just play shit and lose like today. But when I ask you, do we have a way of playing that makes us winners? Absolutely not. And I every day I watch a game of us, I don't have any answer to the question that how we gonna score next. Because I don't.
Look at the way we scored today, Ishan. It was all by chance. It was all by chance. There was no
Right.
design. There was no manufacturing. There's no architecture in our game. Timo Werner takes a shot when there was 3 defenders in front of him.
Yeah.
He just closes his eyes, makes a prayer, God somehow miraculously put this in the back of the net. And God said, I will listen to you, son. I will listen to you.
Yeah. Took 50 deflections and back into the net.
Took 5,000 deflections and it got in. The way Arsenal scored, especially the Smith Rowe goal,
Yeah.
this is a team that we laugh and we banter that they don't have any identity. They're on the process of getting consultants. Do you understand? To fix their culture, to bring the Arsenal way. They have more of an attacking philosophy. Look at the way
Yeah.
Emil Smith Rowe has scored that goal.
Agreed.
They have more of an understanding. And this is a team that's in turmoil, that's getting consultants to fix them. God, we need the army then. If they need consultants, we need like the federal army, the national army to fix us. Ishan, every goal, bro, like besides that Real Madrid game and maybe the Southampton game recently, every other game, like it's by chance we score. It's by chance, by luck.
Yeah. Even if the goals come by luck, miss, it is. But do you feel confident looking at the intensity? I mean, we were 2-all, right? The moment we were 2-all, did you feel that we wanted to score next? I didn't feel that. Can you imagine a Liverpool or a Man City being in the same situation? Yeah, be 2-2 goal draw to Arsenal at home, and they play complacently like that. Just sit back, relax, chill out,
Bro, you saw
jog in
what
the
Liverpool
park.
did. You saw what Liverpool did to Man United. Man United is in the same mud as Arsenal.
Right.
Bro, Liverpool went there and they said, you know what? I'm going to pump you up the backside today. I'm going to pump you.
Miss, you'd remember the FA Cup semi-final game, Liverpool against Man City. We saw Liverpool pump Man City 3 goals, but then Man City did not give up. They at least came to goals. We knew the fact that they were playing shit that day. They were not at the best of the gameplay, but they came back with 2 goals, and that shows that they every minute that they have, they want to score goals. They want to produce something good. In our case, it's exactly opposite. I really don't know if we have that sort of intensity, passion. when we were 2-all, I don't think so. We were the one who gonna score next. I knew, and I told you, miss, I'm not gonna be surprised if we're gonna concede third or fourth. This is exactly what happened. Look at the scoreline with 4-2. So it is what it is. I mean, it's
Bro,
been a horrific game.
I'm going to say it right now, Ishan, and I want to see what you have to say, and I want to see what the live chat has to say. If Eddie Nketiah can breach our defense the way he has today, stop the back three. Stop this BS back three bullshit. I'm telling you. Eddie Nketiah, who's not scored a single goal in the Premier League, has just scored 2 against us. Stop it. Let's try and incorporate more attacking players in our team, and let's learn how to defend in a 4. God damn it. Other teams are playing in a back 4 and doing a better defending job than us. Stop. Liverpool don't even play with a back 4. Liverpool play with a back 2. They're so confident. Virgil van Dijk and Matip, they'll take on the world.
That's it.
Have you seen Virgil van Dijk, Ishan, when he defends?
Hey, those two guys are the reason why Trent Alexander-Arnold got so many assists in his name. Man does not even bother to track back because he's got a Van Dijk and Matip to save his ass. You know,
bro. Do you see where Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson are? They're like so far up.
Alexander-Arnold is always just behind Salah's ass. Do you know what I mean? Always hovering around that position. He's so advanced,
bro.
And
he probably knows the smell of his ass as well, very well.
And he does not even have to track back because he knows the fact that Matip and Van Dijk is covering him well enough. We know that we complain him not being good defensively, but we know the fact that the defense is so good that he doesn't even need to defend.
Bro, who's our Thiago Alcantara? Who's our Thiago? Who? Look at the way Thiago Alcantara absolutely took all the Man United players, ate him up, and spit them out. Thiago, ladies and gentlemen, control. Who? Ishan. That was us at our home. That was at Stamford Bridge that we just got whooped 4-2 with so much of the ball. First half, second half, obviously we had more, but who cares? We did nothing. Look at what Thiago Alcantara does with the ball. Not only he controls the game, but the passing.
Yeah.
Who's our Rodri? Who's our Fabinho? Who? But Xhaka looked better than Kante today.
Oh, and can we talk about Saka exploiting Alonso every single time? I lost count. And Miz, this is where I want to pinpoint again. Why make a change so late? You've bought in a Ziyech in the 83rd minute or so, if I'm not wrong, and replacing Alonso when you know the fact that right from minute 1, Saka was hammering Alonso in the left-hand side. Hammering. Alonso was done. But still you waited till 83rd minute for the change. When you know the fact that you're getting hammered goals left, right and center from Nketiah. I mean, out of everybody, Nketiah. But he's still reluctant to go for a back four. And 83rd minute, so you got to make a change. Then go to a back four. Bring on Ziyech and take back Marcos Alonso. What did Marcos Alonso do? Getting himself, apart from getting himself embarrassed the whole game from Saka. I didn't understand that. Absolutely not.
What is up with this Marcos Alonso, man? Really? I mean, how do you have a decent game against Southampton, a very good game against Real Madrid, fairly decent game against Palace in the second half, mostly more like. How does this brother? I would love to spend a day with Marcos Alonso, Ishan. I really would. Like, I would love to just see him outside of football, understand his personality, have some food with him, go shopping with him, go for a drive. I don't want to drive too long because I know last time what he did when he drove. But I just want to know what type of a mentality of a guy this guy is. Like, what is wrong with you, man? What is wrong? Why are you so erratic? Why are you so up and down? Why?
In
Where
terms
is the
of mark,
fundamentals of defending? Your legs were looking like noodle legs today. It was noodles. It was all jiggly and flopping up and down. It was noodle legs. Every time Saka got the ball, Saka looked up and he saw nothing. He saw hologram. He saw Mr. India.
yeah,
There was no Alonso.
so easy for Saka.
This is the Saka that was struggling against Southampton.
But Maze, let's not get away from the point that it's not that Marcus Alonso does not know how to defend against a player like Saka. He's done that against Salah. He's played against Liverpool. He's done that well against Salah. Why not Saka? That means you've dropped your intensity. That proves that you've dropped your intensity. So why not have those consistent performance when the team freaking needs you? And when Ben Chilwell's gonna come back, probably after a long eternity, then you're gonna cry that you're not getting your chance. Does not make sense.
I'm ashamed, bro. I'm ashamed. I'm actually ashamed to go on any social media platform. The amount of banter, Ishan, I gave to Arsenal,
Yeah,
I will never do it again. I can't. Even if Arsenal now goes on to a 6-match losing streak, I'm
yeah,
because you have our number. We can't face you guys. You're too much for us. We can play at the Bernabeu, turn a 2-goal deficit, and we can be 3-0 up. But we can't
yeah.
play Arsenal. Alex
And
Abhishek Matthews, thank you so much for the super chat. Mendy having his foot planted so often is alarming. Ishan, I have to talk a little bit about Mendy too, man.
Mm.
This guy is... Let's be honest, Ishan. If Kepa was playing against Brentford, if Kepa was playing against Real Madrid, the first leg, if Kepa was playing against these lot,
Yeah.
I think we'd be in Kepa's funeral by now.
I thought you were going to say something positive, but then you just took a U-turn, man.
I think we'd be in Kepa's funeral by now. If Kepa was playing against Brentford, where we got pumped 4-1.
Yeah.
If Kepa was playing against Real Madrid, we got pumped 3-1. If Kepa was playing today, Kepa was getting... we'll all be in funeral, saying our prayers for Kepa.
100%.
What's going on with Mendy, Ishan? What's going on?
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I agree the fact that our defense has not been good at all. But then even you as a goalkeeper have got responsibilities, and the scoreline, the amount of goals we've conceded just does not look good enough. Just does not look good enough. And cannot forget the mistake against Benzema in the Champions League quarterfinals. Cannot forget that. That was a huge one. And we also know the fact that Mendy
Against Brentford as well, Ishan, there were some shots that he should be saving.
should be saving that, right? I don't know, man. Miss, everything is like falling apart, and sometimes it feels like defensively we are so poor that we don't look at Mendy's role well, but even he's got a role to play. And Miss, I think so. You'd agree to me that earlier, probably in the last season, there were so many chances like this, which we've conceded this time, but last time around, he definitely saved a lot of those last season around. This time around, since we've conceded, maybe he should have saved quite a few of them, but it doesn't seem like he's at the
And
best of his playing. Yeah.
and also, Ishan, have a look at the way Allison and Edison builds up from the back and helps with the build up. Mendy's very shocking with the ball, bro. Like
Yeah.
Last season, there were moments where his distribution wasn't bad, especially in the Champions League. But Allison and Edison, they're proper play. They're proper playmakers, man. They're proper
Yeah,
playmakers.
they've got few assists in the name. That's huge for a goalkeeper. Straight down assist. Ellison to Salah, Edison to Riyad Mahrez, Raheem Sterling. That's how these guys move. But Miz, would you agree to the fact that probably Kepa is a better ball player playing goalkeeper than a Mendy?
He is, but Kepa's still not Edison Allison level, bro.
Of course, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Ishan? Because we play from the back and we build up, sometimes I feel like Mendy puts our defenders and the wingbacks in immense pressure with his passing.
100%.
And then you start seeing the ball being lost, and then all of a sudden, the opposition feels comfortable.
100%. We've seen that against Real Madrid. Let's not try to search a lot in our memories. We've seen that against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. And we know the fact that it's been now quite a few times for the past 1 year that we've seen Mendy drop a howler, one at a time.
You remember the West Ham game, Ishan? Remember
Yes,
earlier this season?
100%. I do.
Was it that Masuaku shot from the left
Yes.
side that got in?
Yes, he had
Mendy,
no
Mendy
clue
palmed it
whatsoever.
in. Mendy palmed it.
Oh my days. No, it is, man. It is definitely. But then, I believe that. Listen, Mendy has been good, and I believe that the saves that he's made last season probably the saves he couldn't make this season. There were lots of shots he could have done better, but a lot has to go on our defenders. The way for the past, let's say, past few games in a chain where we've not performed well, it's not good enough. Especially today. Oh my god, can I just delete today's memories? You know what I
We
mean? It's not good enough.
Can we talk about N'Golo Kante?
Yeah, I think so. We should. I think so. We should.
Where are we with N'Golo Kante, Sean? I'm lost. I wanted to keep him because I still feel that there is value in keeping him. I'm lost because in a possession-based footballing team, Ishan,
Yeah.
he's not good with possession.
Yeah.
If we want to play build-up possession-based football, control the match, which we didn't today, he's not good with possession. Now, in a low block, if we want to play Kante as one of the eights, he's not good in terms of decision making in the attacking third either.
Yeah.
Kante for me is a proper, if we're playing counter-attacking football. If we don't want to, Kante at Atletico Madrid would have been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Kante under Diego Simeone would have been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where are we with Kante, Ishan, bro? I barely saw him today in the match.
Surprising, isn't it? And I think so. This is the first time I'm seeing Conte ghost for few games now in a chain. You know what I mean? In a chain. I've not seen Conte like that. I've not seen. I'll be honest with you, Miss. I've been seeing Conte right from the day he joined Chelsea. This is a long patch where he's out of form, Miss. This is sort of concerning me because Conte, we all know the fact that he's had his if and buts with his injuries. We know the fact that there were multiple times when he's not fit, 100% match fit, not 100% match fit, few minor injuries here and there, few big injuries as well. But then when he comes, the day he returns, he gives us 100 freaking percent. He plays like a man of the match, and he's one of the best midfielders that we've seen. But then the chain
Look
of
at this, bro. Look at this.
100%, I agree
And
to that.
then look at this as well.
Yes,
It's
I agree.
true.
I agree.
It's
I
true.
agree. In
It's
fact,
true.
both the goals. In fact, both the goals. I agree. And means this is somewhat troubling me a lot. I mean, I've not seen Kante like that ever. We've been through a lot of ups and downs since Kante joined Chelsea. With all the managers that we've changed, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, good moments, bad moments. But the patch, the poor form that Kante is showing now, and also the impact that this poor form of Kante is bringing to the team, this is the first time I'm seeing it. And I really don't know. I call it a poor form because I still believe that he's a world class player, and I definitely acknowledge your point that we have to be very, very intelligent and very, very careful the way we use him in upcoming games. But when Kante is off form, this is how things go, miss. It just goes south. It just does not look good, So it's not been good by Kante, but miss, the problem again is where's the backup? Who's the backup? We're not even playing Saul. And miss, you know what? I have
It's
to take
mad,
this
bro.
point.
Ishan, I actually find it mad. I think Saul would have done somewhat of a. At least Saul can control possession in midfield. Do you remember that game Saul played as a deepest midfielder? I think it might have been against Spurs in the FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I can't remember. Do you remember, Ishan? We did that watch along.
Yeah,
Saul, he played as a touch passes. He's
it was
tackling
it was
Kane,
against
Harry
Spurs.
Kane.
It was against Spurs and Carabao Cup.
And do you remember how tenacious he was? He was tackling well, Harry Kane, he was tracking back. One touch passes, one touch passes. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, 100%. Now, agreed, man. Miss, I'll have to bring this point here. All right. Now we've got. I know it'll be a little bit off taking this example, but I really need to bring it to the table because we know the players that we need in the respective position might bring in the same thought process. What I'm saying here is, we've got a Lukaku on one hand, yeah, off form, not playing good, but a record transfer for us. Huge price tag, yeah, but out of form. But we've got a replacement for him being Kai Havertz, who's playing decent, who's going well. He makes the team look good, better. But we know the fact that Lukaku's not playing well, so we need to give him time. How do we do that? Slowly and steadily, give him minutes here and there. And once, even if he's not performing good at all, there's no confidence at all, we stick him into the playing 11th against Arsenal. I don't have any justifications to that. One. Next point is, we've got a Saul, yeah. We had him because we wanted a backup in our midfield. We very well knew the fact that if Kovacic or Kante or Jorginho gets injured, we would need a Saul in that double pivot position. It is as simple as that. We had Saul in the team for that purpose. It was a rotational purpose. That's it, simple. Now, when we know the fact that our midfielders are struggling, there are lots of injuries. Kovacic went through multiple injuries. Kante went through injuries. Jorginho went through poor patch of form and injuries as well. Where is Saul's minutes? I know he's not the best. So hasn't been Lukaku. So hasn't been many other players. So hasn't been Malang Sarr. Where is Saul's little by little minutes? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. And then where have you introduced him into the double pivot? How have you shaped him? How have you shaped the team? We've gone into the phase where we're freaking playing Reece James into the double pivot. How does that make any sense? And we're refraining from giving minutes to Saul.
And do you know what, Ishan? I will not buy it one bit if someone says, oh, but Saul is not someone Thomas Tuchel wanted. Surely someone would have asked Thomas Tuchel, do you mind if we get Saul? And he would have said, okay, if we can't get Schumanni, then let's. He could have said no. He could have said, don't worry about getting Saul. I'll do with the Ampadu.
Yeah,
Do you remember when we were doing the streams in summer? Ishan, I said,
yeah,
what's the point of getting Saul? Might as well give those minutes to Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ampadu.
100%, 100%.
And now we have Saul and we don't even use him.
I mean, is this an excuse saying that Thomas Tuchel didn't want it Saul? I mean, I'm sure he didn't want it a Malang Sarr. Still, he got it. I'm sure he didn't want it. Didn't want a situation where if one of his wing backs is long term injured, he's got no players to play for. He's thinking up a Saul in the left wing back. You've got a whole season, Yamis. Why not shape him slowly and steadily into that double pivot man? Why not do that? If we would have done that, probably we would have solved our situation ourselves by playing Saul in games like that. And how does it make sense? You're starting a Malang Sarr and a Lukaku out of absolute nowhere against an Arsenal in a Premier League game. How would you justify that? What has Sarr done? What has Lukaku done? Tell me. He's got few 10 minutes in past 3-4 games. What has he done? Are you
He's missed some
confident
big
enough he was going to
chances.
score?
I'll tell you what he's done. He's missed some big chances. He missed big chances against Real Madrid. He missed a big chance against Crystal Palace. So that equates to starting against Arsenal.
Yeah. Does it make any sense? Aren't we seeing some price tag biasing here? Just because he's 100 billion freaking player.
We are. Look, I'm not going to lie. I even had Lukaku in my preview, but mainly because, as you said, price tag. I was like, this guy is worth 100 million, man. We have to do something to find a way to bring him in.
See, has it worked? Absolutely
No,
not. And I
nothing to do
knew
with merit, Ishan. Nothing to do with merit.
nothing. And listen, no merit, nothing. I agree. Fine. If you want to give chance to Lukaku, fine. If you want to give chance to Malangsar, fine. But when you know the fact that your Kante is not working, when you know the fact that your Kovacic is not working, why not shape Saul that way, man? I know he's made mistakes. I know he's not a good player. He's not been a good player in double pivot. Maybe he's not fit for double pivot. Is Reece James fit for double pivot? That you're fitting him into the double pivot? Do you think Ruben Loftus-Cheek absolutely loves to play in the double pivot? Absolutely not. Do you think Malang Sall likes to play in the left wing back? No, but he still have to do it. Do you think Chaloba likes to play in DM? He's freaking coming out and playing in DM sometimes. It's a world full of uncertainty. You need to adjust. We have not shaped our squad like that. Saul could have been the player for us. If I know he was shit right in the beginning, but the way every time Lukaku was shit in the game, he was taken out. But he was slowly and steadily, bought into the game because we knew that he could be useful. Why not treat the same with Saul? Probably he was useful as well. He's a freaking champion player as well. I'm not saying to do the same treatment with Ross Barkley because I know where the level stands. Saul is a champion player. He's achieved a lot in his life. He's proven a lot,
At least he understands midfield, man. At least he understands
right?
midfield. Like it's
I'm
mad,
not
honestly.
I'm not demanding the same from Ross Barkley. I know what Saul is capable of. So if you have the guts, the liberty to bring in a Lukaku slowly and steadily by giving him minutes, even if it has nothing to do with meritocracy, still you're playing him in the playing 11, which does not make any sense. No justifications at all. Why couldn't you have done the same thing with Saul? Give him minutes slowly and steadily. And you can't complain that the players were not available. Players were struggling, Miz. You'd remember. Jorginho was struggling in mid-season. He was down and out,
Yeah.
overburnt. Still, he was playing. Kante down and out, injured. Kovacic, I don't even know how many times he got injured, but still no signs
Yeah.
of Saul. We were struggling. We compensated with a Chaloba in a Reece James sometimes and Loftus-Cheek sometimes. Why not players try slowly and steadily try to fit in a Saul?
It's mad, bro. It's mad. Shingo saying Tuchel said he doesn't think he got the team selection or tactics right tonight. You're damn straight, Thomas Tuchel. You didn't. You didn't. Andres Christensen is injured. Oh, surprise, surprise. This brother never gets injured. How did he get injured? He's not injury prone. Christensen. Scott. Oh my God, this guy's he's gonna laugh at me all day.
You have to take it, Miss. We
I
have
have
to
to
take
take
it.
it. I have to take it because I gave it to their club. I'm gonna have to take it. Scott, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated, my man. First of all, congratulations for winning. I'm so upset. So upset. No need to panic stations. You'll finish third, offload Lukaku, and come back stronger next season. Top class from Gunners this morning. It was actually. You guys played well. You guys played well. We just bend over backwards for you guys all the time. Let us know, Arsenal, whenever next time you guys go through a bad streak, do up a fixture with us. We'll help you guys come back into form again. Tuchel, there's nothing to analyze. We thought we learned from our lesson from Brentford and Real Madrid, but obviously not. It's not good enough, man. Honestly, Ishan, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just be saying, oh, I thought we learned our lesson. Tuchel, did you learn your lesson?
Yeah.
Did you learn your lesson?
This is just not the way, Miss. This is just not the way we're gonna win a league. There has to be a structure where we play. There has to be a thought process. and a winning solution, which currently is just not as simple as that. The two teams who are currently competing for probably all the competitions, Liverpool and Man City, have a solution, have a winning solution inbuilt in them, and now it's grinded in them. They can close their eyes and tell you how they're going to score the next goal, how they're going to score against the next opponent. It is recurring, but it is a winning solution. Do we have that? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it here. I'll do a quick review if you guys are up. Check out the review. I'm going to have to do a truth bomb tomorrow. I have to do a truth bomb. I need to talk about Aspie. Chelsea Football Club cannot have Aspie as a starter from next season. I have to talk about that. Aspie at best is a bench player. Got to talk about Aspie. Got to talk about N'Golo Kante. Malang Sarr was never a Chelsea level player. I've said it a long time ago. Malang Sarr is never a Chelsea level player. See, these comments, man, like these people, why does it have to be, like as soon as you talk about a manager critically, it's Thomas Tuchel out. Like, are you guys one-dimensional in real life? Like, are you 3D or are you one-dimensional in real life? Are you actually a real person? I'm not Thomas Tuchel out, man. I know what he's capable of. I'm upset that he's not reaching those levels. I'm upset that he's not come up with some sort of an attacking philosophy. Don't tell me we don't have attacking players, because we do. I'm upset that we've got certain people in the bench, like Ishan was saying, like Saul. Why are we not giving them some minutes? Like, N'Golo Kante, why is he playing as a deepest midfielder in a possession-based footballing team when he finds it difficult to build up? It's not like we are playing against a Real Madrid at Bernabeu where Real Madrid's in a mid to low block and you want N'Golo Kante to just sit deep and focus on the counter-attack. This wasn't like that. This was against the team that was coming at us. And if that's the case, you want to have control of the game. Did it look like we had control of the game today? I'm not. How many times do I need to tell you? I am not asking our manager to get out. That's not the solution. And in fact, that will never be the solution as soon as the new owners come in. Managers leaving is not the solution. Managers finding a particular way to play and finding a solution within is probably the way forward. This back three that a lot of you guys enjoy, and I know even in a back four we've struggled, but we have to find a way to incorporate more attacking players. Because right now we don't have a sense of how we attack, and right now, even with a back three, we've conceded 4 against a team that only scored 2 in their last 5. I repeat, I am not Thomas Tuchel out, but I think this brother can do better, even with what we have. It's mad. And I'm not going to sit here and just say, just because Ben Chilwell was injured in November 2021, this is the reason why we're in here today. No. Do you think Reece James and Ben Chilwell would have continued scoring 20 Premier League goals to make us compete for the Premier League? Let's just say, for argument's sake, if Ben Chilwell was fit, do you actually think that Ben Chilwell and Reece James was going to score 10 to 15 Premier League goals and all our strikers, all our attackers don't do nothing? That's not sustainable, man. That's not a way to play football. I have to do this truth bomb. I'm sorry. I have to. I have to talk about Thomas Tuchel as well, critically. I will actually even label it. I am not Thomas Tuchel out. If the manager did something wrong and we criticize him, doesn't mean we want him. Exactly, Tariq. Am I meant to sit here today and say, Thomas Tuchel, you did fine. Unlucky, we lost. Very unlucky. Unlucky we lost against Brentford. Unlucky we did what we did against Real Madrid a couple of weeks ago, first leg. Unlucky, and then don't forget the December period. Don't forget. Where we were drawing against everyone. We have to be honest. We have to be honest. I have to do a truth bomb. I have to. Because honesty is the way to start all sorts of conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys... No, you have not enjoyed it. I know you have not enjoyed it. How can I even say hope you've enjoyed it? You definitely not enjoyed it. It is what it is. I'll see you guys soon. Ishan, thank you so much for your time, my man. It's an absolute shit show. What to do? See ya.